My fingers still smell like tranny.
You did not, did you?
No.
No. How many different girls were you with since Wednesday?
I might have been one or two, not many, man, if any.
Not many. I love that.
Dude, I'm done with I'm done whoring. I'm done with it.
No, stop. I've heard you say that before. You
All
sure?
right.
What's
Well,
different about this one?
I don't know. I don't want to do it anymore.
Right.
He doesn't want to do it anymore.
I'm sick of spending the money. They never call me. I swear to God, I expect them to call me sometimes.
You do.
How you been?
How you been?
What, the hookers that you pick up, you expect them to call you?
No, the ones I write checks to. Some of them I write checks to, and one girl who I've actually hooked up with a couple of times. We've never had sex, but I wrote a check and she lost it, and I have to reissue it. You know how awful that is to have to rewrite a check
to a hooker?
to someone? No, she's not. She's not a hooker. I've never slept with her.
Wait.
Well, what did she do for you?
A massage, just a regular massage.
With the Yankee cranky?
That's a regular massage. Yeah.
No, it's not.
Of course it is.
That's a hooker.
That's
no.
That's more than a regular massage.
Oh, you silly geese. Cut it out, you.
I actually go to a regular massage therapist from time to time. I'm not getting the happy endings. That's a regular massage.
Why would you do that?
Definitions.
Why? It's relaxing. I don't know.
That would be funny to send Jim to a regular masseuse.
Yeah.
Have him get the massage and go, hey, what are you forgetting here?
Yeah,
Come
at the
on.
end, it's like, what a waste that was.
I went to one in Jersey when I still lived there. Of course, it was an Asian place, and it was open like 3 in the morning. So I go in, and she leaves the door open, and she actually covers me with a towel, and she gives me shiatsu, and I wanted to cut her throat. What are you doing, you war criminal? Get your fingers out of my back. It was agonizing.
Some people, they like the regular massage with the candles and the guitar in the background,
That's nice.
All
It
nice
leads up
and
to something.
It's relaxing. It relieves stress.
Ugh, not some alien expressionless face just digging her rotten Western civilization hating fingers into your spine. Creepy bitch.
I had my lovely Thanksgiving with the family, and the one thing I have to answer all the time is that Jim Norton for real?
Yeah.
It's like the things he does, is that real? Is he really doing that? I'm so tired of answering that one.
The worst was
Of course.
I met Anthony's mom again, and she's such a nice lady, and she's like, "That's not real what you say, is it?" And I'm like,
No, it's a bit.
She's hoping against hope.
Yeah, I'm like, no, I'm just being silly.
She can't imagine that someone's so nice. Because Jimmy's very nice.
That's what everyone says to me, too. They cannot believe it.
They expect him to come up and, pinch her ass or something.
Yeah.
Grab her crotch and go, how you doing, lady?
Right.
Try
to pick her up like a bowling ball.
Yeah. But he's a nice guy. He comes up, he's very respectful, he's very nice.
Yeah.
And it just throws people off when they listen to this program and hear
They really don't want to believe that
no,
you're
they
like
don't.
that.
They don't want to believe it.
They don't want to believe it at all.
And I don't do the lie thing. I'm just like, yes, everything he says is the truth. He's a disgusting, horrid human being.
When I was in Pittsburgh one time doing a gig, I was online, I found a massage ad for a girl, and I actually drove probably about 25 minutes from the condo I was staying in, and she was probably 300 pounds, and I really think that there was something wrong with her mentally, because she sat on the edge of the bed, and she was rocking back and forth, and she was opening and closing her hands in a weird clenching fashion as we spoke. Big fat girl just kind of clenching her hands and rocking back and forth.
That's a little weird.
And I gave her, I think, $60, and she blew me.
Maybe that's why.
That's true.
So you weren't
rocking
concerned
back
that she
and
was
forth.
a little strange?
No, I'm not even kidding. I really didn't think she was crazy. She was like a fat, retarded girl. I gave her like $60 for her.
Was you listening to Madam Butterfly and turn the light on and off?
No. I don't remember what she did. I just remember it was awful and toothy.
You didn't say, hey, perhaps, you should leave. And
No, because I was already there. It was late. It was like 2 in the morning in Pittsburgh. I'm like, what else? How more depressing could this be?
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Skipper.
Hey, you're welcome.
Bye, Skipper. Please get a nickname, by the way, that suits somebody over the age of 7.
Speaking of whores, Craigslist. Craigslist.
I wouldn't know about Craigslist anymore. I'm done with it.
Uh-oh.
What is this?
No more whores, man.
Oh, boy. Here he goes.
No more.
This is sad when you say this because it looks like you're really trying.
Wait, can you play the Hulk music?
No, you're going to fail.
I want to hear the Hulk music. I'm in shock.
Why?
Let's get into this a little bit.
Right.
Hulk music.
You don't know where the Hulk music is?
Well, I could find it, I think.
You sure? Look at all the
Yeah.
pages you got there.
I got pages and
pages of stuff.
I know. I got the first 3 memorized, but
You really do,
after
huh?
that...
Uh-oh.
Oh, look at this
Uh-oh.
young go-getter.
There's a young man with a good build walking through. Roger Clemens. He does have a Clemens vibe to him.
Oh, I got it. Never mind.
You got it?
Boss has it.
Ah, there it is.
All right, Jimmy Norton.
Yes.
confessing today on the Opie and Anthony show that he's done with Craigslist and whores.
Yes.
What happened?
Nothing. I'm just wasting way too much money. And I'm realizing everyone I'm having sex with, I'm paying for. And I'm tired of it.
Everyone.
Dude, it's awful.
When was the last time you had sex that you didn't pay for?
Probably this week or last week, but I mean, let's say 90%.
Are you really swearing off of...
I'm going to try, man. Yeah, I realize how much money I've been wasting. I swear to God, it bugged me because, like, I don't hear from these girls ever. Not that I expect a love connection, but it's like...
Well, you're being serious? They're paid-for whores.
Yeah, but I figured that they would, like, want to come over even though I'd have to pay for it.
Oh, my God.
Even though I'd have to pay them.
Yeah, that's crazy, too.
Nah, no. So I'm, like, done with it. I'm sick of these dumb bitches.
I'm confused. They come
Why?
over and do their thing, and you pay them, but you expect a little more after they're gone, like a little phone call or maybe a little email?
No. Not an off-the-clock thing. No, I don't want a relationship. But just like that they would call and go, hey, I haven't seen you in a while. Let me come over. For money, not for free.
I don't think they work that way.
It's
like the deli guy saying,
you're hoping
knocking
that-
on your door. Would you like a sandwich?
You're hoping even though you paid for the sex that they thought you were so cool and had a nice personality or something that they're calling to see if they can come back.
exactly.
Oh,
Although,
boy.
let me
boy.
just.
Are you being serious?
Yeah, let me correct Anthony's example. When the deli guy takes a dump on your chest, then it kind of makes things a little more intimate. If he drops one of his logs into the deli slicer and serves it to you.
Right.
You have a log on wheat.
I didn't think about that.
So you really think you're a zero because the women aren't calling you to ask if they could come over so
I
you
know
can
I'm a
pay
zero.
them for sex?
It's not even that. It just annoys me. It's not like I'm like depressed about it. I'm annoyed at myself. Like, what do you do? Why would you even call this pig could call you back at least and say, let me come over, even if it's just for money. Because I'm an easy trick. How much
money do you spend on hookers a year?
I don't know.
I think you've been lowballing a little bit.
Probably, but I haven't even thought about it. I didn't want to think about it. I don't want to know.
You once said 20,000 on the show a year.
Oh, did I really?
Yeah.
Well, that was a wonderful understatement.
Really?
Well, yeah, of course.
It's more than 20,000 a year?
Maybe not every year, no. It's been a lot this year.
Jimmy's one of these guys that everything he's involved in that gives him any little ounce of pleasure becomes an addiction that he then has to spend time and effort breaking at some point in his life. Anything that seems to give you enjoyment becomes an addiction.
And I just ruin it.
And you wreck it. And then it has to be stopped. Everything. You can't dabble in something. You're an all or nothing kind of guy.
Yeah, just an addicted sociopath. But there's like, once in a while you want to go on nice dates and have, I mean, I've been single for a while. So like once in a while you want to go on like a regular date and have a nice chick. And, it's like, ugh, I'm such a pervert. I'm annoyed with myself. I'm whacking off and I'm not horny. It's like, what am I doing?
And you bring that into relationships with girls. You bring that, the fact that you're a pervert.
Well, no, I'm all right with women. I kind of respect their boundaries and stuff, but I kind of want it immediately. Like if I go on a date, and the mule isn't in the mouth, well, there goes the end of that potential relationship.
Yeah, but that's not what it's about.
Right.
That's not what a relationship that I think you seem to want. I don't know if you're looking for it or anything, but it seems that you want something more than just paying for whores to come over, but you don't want to do anything that has to do with a real relationship, like not getting the hog in your mouth in the first 5 minutes.
Putting in the time.
But I'm weird with girls. I have crushes. If I like a girl, I have a crush on her, and then I'm like, it's hard for me to be sexual with her. I have that whole complex where I can't be a pig with someone I really.
See, I got this thing when I see a girl, the first time if she has sex with me, I get really bummed out. Actually, I mean the sex will, most likely was good and stuff, but then I'm thinking, oh man, she's a whore.
Nah, I don't.
When I see someone new and they don't, we don't have sex the first date, that rocks. And you're disappointed if you don't get sex on the first date with someone you like?
It's got to be organic. If someone's holding out on me just to hold out, it's like, all right, fucking Mae West, beat it with that 1940s attitude. It irritates me. You showed me. Out. But if it's just not organically happening, that's fine.
So how many days without sex?
Oh, I don't know.
Without hooker sex?
I would actually have to stop and think about it. It all becomes like one long blur.
Wow.
That's
awful.
never good when
No.
anything becomes one long blur.
One awful blur.
Well,
so I don't even know.
We got a couple people with comments. Kurt from Jersey, what's up, Kurt?
Hey, O&A.
Hey.
Hey, little Jimmy.
How are you, Kurt?
Hey, listen, I don't think you want to give up your addiction. I just think you need maybe whores with a better sales department.
Yeah, maybe that's true. Or a prostitute who can pull off a little acting once in a while with a phone.
Yeah.
But I'm not looking for freebies, and I'm not deluded into thinking that there's any real love between me and this
No.
girl. I don't mean it like that.
It's like when Amex calls every so often. Hey, how you doing? It's American Express. We have this new card that's available to you. And it's like, I've been using Amex for a while. That's nice that they would call.
Yep, absolutely.
That's what Jimmy's looking for.
Absolutely.
All right, Frankie in New York.
Hey, boo-boo, how are you?
Hi, Cuddles. I'm sad.
Oh, sweetheart. Hey, did you leave the horse because they didn't make you dinner and tuck you in and do the laundry and...
No, they don't have to do all the things
at the end of the night.
No, I don't need all of that intimacy. I mean, I'm not deluded about what it is, but
they're whores. They're not wives. You know what I mean? You pay them and then they go about their merry way. That's the beauty of it.
No, you're right.
Jim wants a girl, whether he pays for it or not, to just be interested in him.
Yes,
in some level.
What's that?
To get a girlfriend, stop paying them then. This way they come back because they don't feel like dirty pieces of trash.
Well, I know technically you're right, but it's just like I kind of want a girlfriend. I kind of want that.
I was going to say, I hang out with Jim a lot. He definitely wants a girlfriend.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
All right, boo-boo, punching out. You guys rock.
Bye,
All right.
fella.
All right. Here's a guy that fell in love with a hooker. How do you do that?
Man.
I can see how you can do that.
Rock
Really?
Bottom,
Oh, yeah.
the trucker. What's up, Rock Bottom?
What's up, fellas?
How are you, buddy?
How's my phone sound, all right?
It's marginal, but working.
Yeah, we'll go with it for a little while. Go ahead.
True. No, I just wanted to tell Jimmy Norton there that, I'm out here trucking all the time, and I run into whores all the time, and I guess I'm a little bit of a player. I just ran into a whore. I mean, man. So, I know it's a fucked up situation because I think about it, and it's like, damn, she's a whore, but... I mean, she calls me all the time, and she's telling me she loves me, and we hook up, and I don't have to pay her, and I guess it's a cool situation, you know what I'm saying? So there is hope out there, Jimmy Norton.
Wait, so she's not playing you? She really says you can now have sex with me and you don't have to pay me anymore because I'm into you, too?
Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? She calls me and tells me, if she's going to be up here, down there, wherever.
And is she still banging other guys, though?
No, well, I'm there. You know what I'm saying? We hang out all night. She kicks it in my truck, we just chill all night till I gotta leave or she gotta leave, and you know what I'm saying?
Wait,
That's
so
it.
you've definitely fallen in love with her?
Man, it's been like since, like 6 years I ain't, been in love, and I think, I'm feeling it,
All right, you're feeling it, but in the back of your head, you're thinking, oh my God, when she's not with me, she's still doing her hooking, right?
Well, she still got to make her bread, you know what I'm saying? Just like I got to keep on trucking and make my money,
How much
I'm never doing that, so she needs to keep on making her money,
How much does that bother you, though?
Oh, yeah, of course, deep down inside it bothers me, you know what I'm saying? But it's not like she's my woman, like my wife, and I could tell her, hey, look, I don't want you fucking around with nobody else, She's doing what she's doing. I guess, if things really do, work out the way they're supposed to, then she'll give it up. And she says that she's willing to give it up once we get established and shit gets,
Established.
the way it's supposed to be. But no doubt, in the back of my head, I am thinking, damn, she is a whore, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right.
I mean, it is a fucked up situation because I'm a young cat and I go clubbing a lot and I party. You know what I'm saying? And I meet a lot of girls going to the clubs and out here fucking around with all the hoes and at the truck stops fucking around with the girls in the fuel desk or whatever. I mean, I ran through a whole bunch of girls and, man, it just clicked. It just clicked between us, and unfortunately she's a fucking slutty whore, but, I mean, the sex is fucking awesome.
But I love her, man.
Of
course the sex is off, and she's a professional.
Yeah.
All right.
But I mean,
he's still going.
I fuck her so good that I make her bust a nut every time, so I guess that's another reason why she fell in love, so.
All right. Your time is up.
Trucker's time is up.
Thank you, Rock Bottom. I was thinking we need something to cut the truckers off.
Give him the old horn.
I was thinking maybe we bring back the Academy Award music.
Oh, that would be good. We need that. Yeah, we need
You
some,
truckers, I got to say it
Academy
again. You guys love to talk when you call this program.
They will just because that's nothing for him.
Yeah, that was just a quick little chit
Relative
chat.
to truckers, that's like nothing. They're used to miles and miles going by, and they're still on the horn.
All right, Pat. A lot of truckers checking in today. Pat, let's go, buddy.
Hey, all right, I promise I'll keep it short. I just wanted to point out to Jimmy that even at $20,000 a year, his hookers are still cheaper than my ex-wife.
You know what? It's not. It's not really even a money issue with me because I'm a single guy. I don't spend that much on it, but you can waste a lot more buying a car to impress a chick. We've talked about that. So yeah, I know what you're saying. I agree with you.
But this girl did everything that I wanted. She did some of the stuff you're into, and she just turned into the eternal money that I'll be paying off for 20 years. You're better off the way it is.
Yeah, maybe. I miss certain parts of relationships though. There's certain things I do miss. There's certain nice things you like. It's like, all right, I've gotten laid enough in my life. Sometimes you miss, and I'm too open about it. I know that's my problem with chicks. I'm very open about it.
You're like everyone else. You want a girl to like you for you. And because you're paying for it, you know they're not there for you.
But it's also, I write on my blog, all this stuff I put, and it's like, ugh. I mean, that makes it hard for Bob Kelly's telling me. He's like, what do you expect, dude? Look at the stuff you tell people. I'm like, yeah, it's a point well taken.
But you can't stop.
I won't never stop. No, I'm going to not be funny just to get laid. I can't do that either.
That's how you are.
All right, let's say hi to Todd. Hey, Todd.
Hey, what's going on? Welcome back.
Thank you.
Hey, I met this guy who's a truck driver out of Florida. He married a hooker out of a truck stop.
He married a hooker?
Hooker from a truck stop?
Hooker out of a truck stop.
A lounge lizard? No, what are they called?
Lot lizard.
Lot lizard.
A lot lizard?
Yep.
That's crazy.
But his job moved to Delaware and everything.
Because in the back of your mind, guys in general wonder, and can you imagine you married a hooker? You got to be
lizard.
You got to be thinking,
Whoa.
What is she doing while I'm trying to make a living?
Yeah, that's just crazy as hell.
All right.
I mean, they are people. You can fall in love with a call girl or whatever, but it's just like that. Most of the times they're not willing to get out of the business.
Have you done that, Jimmy?
No, but
fallen for one of those?
Never. I never have. I. Nah, I can think of a couple over the even recent history that I really like though. Like, oh, but the problem is they're such dummies. Some of these girls.
Yeah.
It's like, do you understand what a sap I am? If you a bitch had taken one acting lesson, you could have ruined me.
Oh, right. Yeah, they're just too stupid to know that they have a fish on the hook.
Self-centered idiot.
That's
if you
hilarious.
You have no idea how close you were.
One actor. That's really funny.
Really, if you just had just a little interest, if you didn't just ask for the check immediately and get out of Dodge.
Could have been so much more.
Superficial hole.
Drained your bank account.
Oh, bye-bye. Bye-bye, comma. Move the comma this way.
Bye. Jake, what's going on?
Hey, man. Good morning to y'all.
Good morning.
You guys are killing me. Every truck driver you put on here is like some freaking Rube from Alabama.
Are you a driver? Are you a truck driver?
I'm a truck driver.
All right.
I catch a shower every day. I don't fuck whores. I mean, I'm dumbfounded. I mean, I know them guys are out here, man, but all of us.
Right. In general, most of you guys are just average guys making a living?
Yeah, we don't even have southern accents. It's amazing.
All right. All right. Thank you, Jake.
Oh, and he kept it short. I don't believe he was a truck driver.
Yeah, I think he was just a business guy from Long Island going to work.
Jimmy, how is it that you're getting a little older and you're starting to think, what it might be like to live your lifestyle as you get older and stay in it? And
nah, it's like, I don't know, man. Occasionally you meet girls that you like just people I know. It's like, I've had a few where it's like I kind of like them, and it's like it just wasn't returned. Like every guy has, every person has that. So it's almost like I want to kind of have like a nice thing once in a while. Go out to eat. It's like I don't want to just get a load. It's like, ugh.
Can't just be a degenerate all the time.
Yeah, man. I'm not particularly needy when it comes to that stuff. I've been single for a while. And I know I could find a relationship, but it's like I get bored quick. Someone's got to be funny. They got to be smart. You know what I mean? Otherwise, wants to lay in bed with some dummy and talk to her.
Sit there and listen to just babble.
Yeah.
Fast Freddy did some math from Jamaica Station. 7 times a week, which you're not paying for horse 7 times a week.
No, I'm not.
You're at least 3 times.
Okay, we'll go with 3.
Times 150?
Yeah, we could do that.
He did the math problem. 7 times 150 is $850 a week, which will bring you up to $45,900 a year.
Okay, that's too much.
But you're about 3.5 maybe? Because that would...
Hard to say, because some of them are more than 150.
Oh, poor Jimmy. Look at Jimmy.
Whatever. It's my own doing. I'm not feeling sorry for myself. It's my own doing.
Speaking of Craigslist, yeah, we saw this in the paper today. Pete.
Hey. I was thinking Jimmy could use Craigslist and find a nice girl that needs a kidney for a dying brother.
That's true. I'll trade you my kidney for your box.
Yeah.
No?
Help out poor Neil Diamond.
It's in the paper today.
What the hell is that? His name is Neil Diamond.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Who saw that coming? It's Debbie Diamond placed an ad on Craigslist looking for a kidney for her ailing big brother, Neil Diamond.
Now, let me ask you something about Craigslist.
My kidney's like a rock. I can't urinate. Damn.
So, is Craigslist mostly sex stuff, or is it?
No.
It's everything?
Yeah, it's actually a really cool site. You go to every city has it. They have like apartments, everything you could possibly use. Erotic stuff is one part of it, but that's maybe 10% of it.
Blood. I've been pissing out blood. Oh, poor guy. Neil Diamond, type A blood. Needs a match. Went to Craigslist. Yeah, I just knew Craigslist from Jim. I just know it as a place you go to get whores. But this is everything, huh?
Someone could maybe help me out. They made it illegal to sell your kidneys or something because there were people in like poor countries that, God, they did a story. What the hell was it on 2020 or something where a college girl or something gave up one of her kidneys and the family ended up taking care of it for the rest of her life or paid for her schooling or something. And they were able to do it, because supposedly it's illegal, really illegal, because people are willing to give up one of their kidneys because you could live off one to make a lot of money.
How much for a kidney?
I don't know. Maybe someone could help me out if they saw this special. But then this one family, they found a loophole, and they found this woman that wanted to be a donor willingly. She wasn't mentally unstable or nothing, but she was, in financial problems, and she wanted to go to school or something like that. And this family ended up paying for everything. For all her living expenses and allowed her to go to school.
But just didn't give her money.
Yeah, they were able to do it in a way where it wasn't illegal. But supposedly this is really, really popular, that people are more than willing to give up one kidney for financial, happiness or whatever.
Yeah, you got two. Why not?
Right.
If you're broke, that's a go-getter.
Yeah.
Jimmy's lying. He's never quitting. Dave in Indianapolis.
Hey,
you really
what's
brought
going
the
on,
show down with your.
We're just chatting.
With your confession. Dave, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, guys? Hey, check this out. There's no way that Jimmy's going to stop at his whores because I'm 21 right now and I'm spending at least $200 a month on strippers. And
all right, why are you spending money on strippers?
Is a fellow fat-breasted meaty nothing, let me tell you.
But you're not getting anything from the strippers.
Sesame Street is hotter than strippers are. They do nothing. Those lame hair over the crotch moves, a stupid ass on your knee. I beat it, bitch.
Yeah, what are you getting for your $200?
I'm getting about 3 minutes of her rubbing on my cock.
It stinks.
Why are you doing? And is that some kind of thing that gets you off when you go home?
No.
He doesn't want to make the commitment.
I'm just a shy character.
He doesn't want to make the commitment.
Why don't you spend that money on a hooker?
Absolutely.
You know what? I really need to. They don't have hookers out here.
Yes, they dude. Well, find a girl who's done so many drugs that some of her teeth are falling out. That's the type of girl who will take money to do anything.
I don't want the HIV, Jim.
No, you don't have to get the HIV. I don't want it either. But if you get it, at least laugh about it with your friends.
Yeah, tell me you don't have it already.
Completely disease-free, bro.
So what is it, $200 a week?
No, a month.
Oh, a month.
Yeah, I'm not made of cash.
So you save up your money and then you go to the strip club so she can rub up against your groin for a few minutes for one song?
There's nothing better than that. And my whole point here is that, Jim, you're not going to stop, man.
I don't think that's a very pick-me-up attitude.
There is no way, Jim. You're going to be on here next week. You're going to say how you bang some.
Yeah, you got to confess when it happens.
I always tell the truth.
300-pound whore that you got from Craigslist. I know you're going to be back, Jim.
I don't even think you'll make the week.
I'll make the week.
I hate to, and I'm not even trying to do a radio.
I know you're not.
I don't think you'll make Friday.
I'll put $1 on saying he'll do it before he goes to sleep today.
All right. Well,
what is this, trading places with your awful dollar bet?
It's your job as the listener to help us out with some of these things. So, let a few days go by and then remind us, and we'll get an update on this.
If you remember, Jimmy quit smoking in one day. He just stopped. He dropped it, and that was it.
I'll tell you what made me stop. We all know the show that made me stop. What really convinced me was...
Wait. They don't know, because a lot of new listeners out there. We did a show called What the Hell Is That?
What the hell is that?
And we invited, we got to do this again, by the way. We invited 2 or 3 doctors in, and then people that had these weird things, they don't know what it was, they would come in and they would get diagnosed live on our show. One guy had a rotting cornea that was diagnosed on our show and was basically told he's going to be blind.
Nice.
I'm trying to remember a lot of the other ones. I mean, they were just horrific. Remember the one guy that would sweat profusely only on one half of his face.
One half of his face, yeah, that was weird.
And it happened when he ate hot spicy foods or something like that. But he only sweated on one half, and they basically said that's really, really, really bad. I forgot what they diagnosed him as having, some kind of cancer or some kind of something.
Oh,
yeah,
I don't remember.
But then we got him some chicken wings, and sure enough, one half of his face was just completely drenched in sweat, and the other side was completely dry.
Maybe he's half Asian.
So then this guy was listening to the radio show, and he decided to just walk in from the street. We didn't even know the guy. He goes, I got something I want the doctor to take a look at it. And what was it? Was it on his tongue?
It was
on his gum.
His gum, right? Inside of his gum? Or,
yeah.
A white bump.
A white bump on his gum.
Yeah.
So believe it or not, the show is done kind of lightheartedly, and we're all kind of laughing in general, because in general, most of these guys had curable stuff, I guess.
Didn't we have 3 doctors in?
Yeah, 3 doctors. So they're like, let's take a look, and they open up his mouth, and they got the flashlight, and they look in. The looks on the doctors' faces, and we're trying to do a radio show, they all looked at what was going on in this guy's mouth, then looked at Ant and I like, oh my God.
Oh boy.
This is why we didn't want to do this. We were hoping we wouldn't see this. They were horrified. One guy's like, I'm out. I don't even want to talk about it anymore.
Yeah, the doctors are conferring with each other.
And then the one doctor is in the corner just whispering, the big C, the big C. And then now the guy, he's feeling that something's not right. And he starts freaking out, and he goes, "Oh God, just tell me what it is." Remember?
And he goes, his panic, his fighting to hold on to control, and going, "All right, where should I go? How do I take care of this? Who should I see?"
Yeah, who can I see
the
now?
Questions,
right?
Thinking he had mouth cancer, and I watched this, and I'm like, that is what it looks like when you find out you have mouth cancer. That's the reaction you have.
Yeah.
And I said, I got to stop. Enough. I'm not going to smoke again.
Yeah.
And I'm done.
So we took a break. I remember you smoked one last cigarette.
I said I'm going to have one more Parliament, and I was like, I'll finish this pack. And Anthony goes, "Oh, why don't you just fucking quit?" I'm like, all right, point taken.
Did you really say that?
Oh yeah, he did, with complete disgust. If I said, "Hey, Ant, I want to pull your zipper down. I want to toot on that for a minute," his reaction couldn't have been more revolted. But he said he just was so like, just fucking quit.
I forgot that you used to be a heavy smoker.
Oh, my God.
When we first met you, I forgot all about that. We couldn't even do a radio show.
One of his only vices.
You were always just smoking in between breaks.
And remember how bad a Nick fits you had when you were in jail with Lewis on the Voyeur bus?
Dude,
yeah.
All the guys said Jim was going crazy.
I was out of my mind. I had one more cigarette that day, and I went down to the Comedy Cellar. Esty got me the pouch, whatever. And that was it. It was the last cigarette I smoked.
That's a while now.
I still have urges occasionally. Anyone who's quit smoking knows that.
Yeah,
you
get the urge, but
that's close to 3 years ago now.
December will be 3 years.
Right? See? And he was able to do that. But the whores, that's a different thing.
Booze and drugs.
Booze and drugs. You know what it is? But this is more mental health than physical health that not you're worried about, but that, it's kind of the physical health thing. You could quit something and go, all right, I'm quitting it because I want to be physically healthy.
Right.
The mental health thing is like, I could deal with it.
Yeah, you're right.
Screw it. Call up, get another whore.
All right, we got some info, I think, on the kidney thing. A couple calls here. Ron in Jersey. What's up, Ron?
Yo, Owen, what's up, guys?
Hey.
Yo, that was either on 2020 on 60 Minutes. What I saw was people in India were giving their organs up to repay their family debt.
Okay, well, the story I saw is definitely in America, where they got this college-age girl to donate a kidney to save, I think, the husband or something. This goes back a while, but they're doing it in India.
Yeah, same thing. Like, I don't know if Norton or anybody out there smoked like these crazy Indian cigarettes. Like, they said, it tastes like all kinds of fruit flavors and stuff like that. They showed this too, where like a family may loan you, say, $2,000, and these people and then their families and their kids had to like roll these cigarettes like all day, and when they figured out the transactions, like these people would never repay their debts. They'd be just rolling friggin' cigarettes all day. So it's a fucked up country, man.
All right. Well, thank you, Ron. Let's say hi to David in Jersey. He might have some more info on the kidney thing. What's up, Dave?
Hey, good morning, guys. Good morning, sweetie. Don't feel so bad about Craigslist.
Oh, no, it's all right. I'll be fine. Thank you, though.
I tried it, too. It sucks shit. About the kidneys, I think the going rate was $20,000, and the second problem was that in the third world countries, they were kidnapping people, chopping them up, and selling their body parts in the black market.
The black market.
The famous black market.
Where is the black market?
Yeah.
I love that one.
Cool.
I love that one. The black market. That's hey, true story, man.
Yeah.
Guy got a hooker and had sex with her and stuff, and then passed out. He woke up the next morning. He was in a bathtub full of ice. I know this because this was like a friend of my brother-in-law.
Mm-hmm.
I woke up in a bathtub full of ice, and there was blood in there and stuff, and he had a note that said, "Get to the hospital immediately." So he kind of dragged himself out of the tub, and he didn't feel good, and he was bleeding. And he went to the hospital, and when he got there, the doctor told him, "Oh my God, your kidney's been cut out." And apparently there was a gang going around, and they were doing this, and taking people's kidney and selling them on the black market. Don't laugh. It's true.
It just reminds me of what happened to a friend of mine.
Oh,
a friend of mine who had a friend, actually.
Yeah, friend of a friend?
Yeah, he was, he liked scuba diving.
Uh-huh.
And he was just minding his own business, checking out the tropical fish and stuff, right? And I guess there was a fire, on land somewhere. And,
right.
Those big seaplanes that...
Oh, that drop the water?
That scoop...
no, you know who this is? Because
yeah.
I know the guy, too.
Yeah, no, I know this guy. So, they're...
Wow.
They're putting out the fire with the water as they're scooping it out.
Oh, I know the story.
Fly over the
I know the guy.
fire, and they drop the water, and it usually does the job, and puts out some of these forest fires, and and then they checked out the area where the fire was, and they find this guy in complete scuba gear,
and not burned. Yeah, that was the thing. See, I know.
You do know the guy.
I know the guy.
And I guess what happened was when the planes were scooping out the water, they actually scooped
him right up and dropped him
on the fire with the water. So so I believe this stuff.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
It's got to be true.
Yeah,
jerk offs.
My kidney turned blue. Now you know I need one.
Huh? Yeah. Anything, Chris? What's going on?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
Hello, sweetheart. Jimmy.
Hi, fella.
I have two things to say now, but the first thing was you brought up that show where you had the doctors in.
Yeah.
I quit the exact same day, and the way I figure it now is that I'm paying $2 a month, but I still owe you a boatload of money because I'm saving like $6 a day on smokes.
You're right.
That's right.
I don't mind the extra $2, so I'm getting some people to sign up.
Well, man, cigarettes are up to what, like $7, $8 now?
Yeah, well, yeah, in the city, but yeah, you can get them about $6,
It's crazy.
But the other thing, a friend of mine, this was a weird thing, and this pertains to Jimmy too. Paid for a hooker, had a good night, passed out, woke up the next morning, and on the mirror was written in lipstick, "Welcome to the world of AIDS."
Yeah,
that was a good friend of mine. Yeah, that happened too.
I remember reading about that in the paper.
Yeah. That was a friend of my brother-in-law's sister's cousin's roommate.
I think I read that in the Plains Dealer, actually.
Oh,
yeah, I think it was out of Cleveland, Anthony.
Very good.
Very nice.
Epidemic.
It's funny. I know a friend of mine who got a hooker, and when he fell asleep, the lady's son came in and wrote "Red Rum" on the mirror, and had a little boy who lived in his mouth.
Charlie.
Yeah, I kind of remember that.
Hey, what's up, Charlie?
No, listen, I know how you can get Jimmy to quit using hookers.
Now.
Like you do with the doctors, all you gotta do is have a guy come in with lumps on his dick and shit.
Look, he gives himself a little laugh. Lumps on his dick and shit.
I don't want to see some guy's lumpy mule, sir. That's all I need to do now is switch addictions.
Yeah. All right. One more. We got to take a break. Tim in Staten Island. What's up, Tim?
Yeah, what's going on, guys? I just want to let you know, when I was younger, I had a little friend. He wanted me to go to the porch. He told me, "Welcome to the world of Monster Aid. I'm punching out later."
Welcome to the world of Monster Aid. Remember that one? Welcome to the world of AIDS.
Yeah. Oh, this is funny. Matt in Jersey. Go ahead, Matt.
Hey, I was out in Arizona with my girlfriend, and I screwed up my back, so she decided to take me to the spa for like a haircut and massage. The massage guy was named Chris. And as soon as I found out it was a guy, I fell out of the suite and just ran with the towel still around my waist. My girlfriend wouldn't talk to me because they still made me pay money for the massage.
Why would you want a massage from a guy if you're a guy?
I disagree.
I didn't know it was a guy because they
Wait, why do you disagree?
Because it's a massage. If you're getting a massage, it really. I mean, look, I'm a complete piece of garbage, but most people, massage is not a sexual thing. Yeah. It's like most sports massages.
I'm still saying I'm not looking at it as a sexual
I can't.
thing. I'm really not.
But if a woman does a massage to me, There's no way. I'm such an addict. I can't look at it sexually.
Oh, I got
Do you understand what I mean? Like if an older guy, like a 50-year-old guy is doing it, then you're just getting your muscles
No way.
done.
I can't. I get massages, and they always ask, man or woman. I'm always woman.
I would,
because
too.
I can't relax if a guy's touching me.
cannot relax
even if I don't. Even
at
if
all.
it's not a sex thing. I can't relax.
But if a woman is doing it, it's gonna be a sex thing. I'm incapable.
It's like having a drink, in front of an alcoholic.
Yeah.
If a girl's massaging you, you're thinking at least rolling over and having her touch you.
Oh my, yeah, absolutely, man.
Tickle the old taint.
I want to go to a spa. I've never been to a spa and had like the stuff put on me. I'm going to try that one time.
Yeah.
Try to be a normal person. Since I'm not wasting my money on whores, I'm going to be a nice normal guy.
Now you got enough for a $130 haircut.
And one of my gals called me last night, and I didn't ask her to come over. I was very proud of myself.
Oh, she did call you though.
One of them did. She's like, I haven't heard from you. I
Yeah,
said,
she's
"See if
probably
you're okay."
fucking starving with you off the.
Believe me.
Off the horse.
Absolutely.
Please, Jimmy, one blowjob.
The prostitute union has been calling me, going, "Look, if the rates have been too high, well,
the stock is crashing on hookers."
Yeah. And I hate these underwear. If my fucking mule pops out, I'm not even trying to be dirty. It's just gross.
Just wants to come out and say hi.
Yeah. Hi, Jim Norton. How are you?
Good. Tired, but all right.
You tired? Did you do work last night?
Yeah.
Do some spots?
Yeah, did a spot. No, I'm fine. I just did a spot and
No,
went
I'm
home.
thinking about the whore thing.
What? No. I called two, and I didn't leave a message for either, and I just hung up. I panicked.
You panicked?
Yeah, I was close last night. I was in bad shape.
Yeah, if this is the first day of listening to the new Opie and Anthony show, Norton is swearing off whoring. How many days have you?
Probably a week, something like that.
Think how much
paying
money
for it.
you've saved already.
I know.
Wow.
So I was actually I went on Craigslist a little bit, and I peeked around.
I told you wouldn't make the week.
Yeah,
and it looks like you're going to make it now.
I'll make
no,
the week.
you got the weekend though, bro.
Weekends are fine. I don't do them on really. Well, yeah, I do. It shouldn't be that bad on weekends.
But you made 2 calls, so you were feeling the itch.
Oh yeah, dude. In the last couple of days, I made a few calls, and I just got lucky, and neither one of them answered the phone.
Why are you trolling the websites, knowing it's going to just tempt you?
Because I put in certain keywords to look for, like I hit a keyword and I look it up just to see if I can find a girl with certain things I want.
Certain attributes?
Yeah, and if I don't see any ads with the keyword come up, I just sign off and go look for an apartment.
Oh.
Yeah, it's disgusting. Sociopathic
You shouldn't
behavior.
tempt yourself like that if you're trying to swear off the horse.
I know.
Now, what are you going to do for sex? It's one thing to swear off the horse, but you got to subsidize your sex somehow.
Yeah, I know. Therein lies the problem. Believe me, this wasn't a choice like, oh, this is fun to do. This was not a basic necessity. I wasn't getting laid, so I'm spending money.
Yeah, you're going to have to now get a girl that you have to probably treat like a
lady.
Like a lady. It's
you might actually have to go out on a date.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind. I went on a date recently, and it
You
was
might have to
okay.
go out to dinner and buy her maybe some flowers or something.
What's Jimmy Norton date like?
They're awful. Dates with me stink. It's like, do you want to come? I got to do a spot, so we'll eat something.
But that's kind of cool to be a comic.
You know what?
and,
I've gone on a double date with Norton a couple times. He's a completely different person. He's a complete gentleman.
He's charming.
He's actually charming.
You gotta be nice.
Women do fall in love with him when they see Norton outside this atmosphere.
Yeah.
They think he's adorable.
Yeah, you can't be completely honest.
There's a couple of other girls that were standing in line. One of the girls didn't realize that she didn't have to stand in line. She's one of the ladies who will be entertaining us tonight with the cherry darts. So we pulled her out of line. She was standing on line, had no idea. Her name Candy.
Oh, yeah.
She was the one that's going to be the target, and she was waiting on line.
Well, she's dumb and she's blonde.
She was out here smoking, and I said, "Are you here to participate?" She goes, "No, I'm the target." So I said, "Oh, you don't have to stand in line." So Johnny from the Hard Rock is keeping her company over on the side there.
Why don't you announce to the crowd that that's the target and see what they say?
Oh, yeah. So what? I'm sorry?
Why don't you announce to the crowd that that's the target and point to her and see what they say?
Okay. Hey, everybody. I know you're all ready. It's cold. But when you come inside, the lucky ones who get picked, this young lady right here is the target. This is who you'll be doing the cherry dart for. What do you think of her? What do you think of her, man? Yeah, that bitch rocks.
Yeah, that bitch rocks.
Slow talking son of a bitch.
Everyone's going nuts now. They're trying to get a look at her.
All right, good.
She's waving, and then
There's a lot of paperwork that you have to fill out just to enter the studio these days. I don't know why, and Masterport takes it very seriously.
We do a credit check on people.
I see one of the porn stars who's very lovely, very blonde, very hot, and she's got a pen in her hand and all the paperwork in front of her. I'm not lying. She's looking around for help.
Yeah.
She's looking around. There, she's waving at us now.
No.
She's looking around for help, like, what does that mean? Well, that's your birth name.
What is fill in Name?
Right. She's having trouble.
Name.
She has. So, what's going on with one of the porn stars? She wants to blow a midget or
Here's
something?
the thing. Candy, she's very attractive. She has a weird... Joe Gallant, the director, is telling me that she's going to do a porn she wants to do with midgets. She has like a real midget fetish.
A midget fetish?
And,
well, we have a midget fetish on this show, so I think we could get together on this
and
one.
she really wants to do a midget.
Really?
And I was thinking, I don't know if I should... My idea was how fantastic that would be to have in studio.
Yes.
To have her perform whatever type of thing she desires on maybe a midget, and maybe we have a lucky midget listener come in here, but in order to qualify, if you're a midget, you have to show up wearing an elf costume or some other indicative of your height wear.
How fantastic would it be to watch a midget being filleted?
It would be amazing.
Wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be great.
Oh, man, I'm trying to find the midget song.
Little bells jingling as he shivers.
Yeah, he has to keep the hat on the whole time.
Jingle, jingle.
Little feet sticking straight out.
Oh, with the curly shoes on. Little curly shoes.
Yeah. Just kind of humiliated in his child-sized outfit with his fat ass and his normal man-sized cock and the rest of his genetically deformed, awful body.
Oh, those little Vienna sausage fingers on the back of her head pushing.
Yeah, we're trying to. They're actually on her cheekbones pulling, but they can't reach the back of her head.
Can't reach the back of her head.
He's got them locked into her cheeks like a fish, just pulling them down.
Nubby padded hands.
Yeah,
like a muffin, like a Kaiser roll fist with little Vienna sausages sticking out of them. Puffy paws.
Just soft. You want to stick a pin in it and watch the air go and pop out of those fat Ghostbuster hands.
Little whoopee cushion palms. Oh, they really are awful.
You really should put a midget's hand on a seat and somebody sits on it.
As the air rushes out of those 5 tiny little fingers.
Hello. Hey, Candy. We were looking at your pictures yesterday.
Which one?
Which ones?
Yeah, Candy, you have to come on the mic so you can chit-chat a bit.
She wants to go back to bed. She saw the couch and started laying down.
It's a good sport.
You really are. What's going on, Candy?
Absolutely nothing, as a matter of fact.
No, you were having a problem filling out the paperwork, I noticed.
Yes.
What stumped you?
That was Noah's fault.
There was, what stumped you, though?
He was trying to copy and paste, and
Yeah.
it was all his fault. I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah, okay. Hey, Master Poe, is she cool enough to come in the studio finally?
In 1 second. Can you do me a favor? Can you sign, please?
Dude, this show has way too much red tape.
I know. Remember the old days? Yep. They would just come in off the street, we would do whatever we were doing, and they would leave. Yep. We'd worry about it later.
Absolutely.
She's not signing for an apartment. She's signing just to talk to us.
Sign here.
How many
initial,
pages is that?
Initial, sign.
I'm not kidding. Initial sign. How many times does she have to sign?
My contract wasn't this involved.
No.
Nor is it this accurate. I haven't gotten paid yet.
Oh, no.
Master Poe, you're kidding. How many times do they have to sign? This is not even a joke anymore. Each page, how many pages are there?
Like 20.
Why are they that? Wow. Look how many pages that is.
And lawyers. What do you expect? Lawyers. They
The
just
good old
remove
days.
the fun out of everything.
Master Poe,
X.
how many
was good
pages
enough,
is that?
and we just she signs.
Get on mic. How many? I'm not even kidding anymore.
She signs a total of 4 pages.
But how many pages are in that pamphlet?
You have a total of 9.
9 pages.
It's a
correct.
9-page.
You see, you have two sets of forms. You have XM, and you also have DFL. So there's 2 companies that we have to protect.
The Danish Football League. Why?
There's 2 elements here.
The dumb
One of
fucking
which-
liberal organization.
Thank you. Poe, stop talking. Anyway, here's what's going on. There are 2 sets of companies. One is for the visual element. The other one is for the audio element. And and people have to sign off
Never
on
the
everything.
twain shall meet.
Exactly.
What is DFL? Is that one of your companies?
Exactly.
Oh.
Steve has like side companies now.
Steve's slipping it in.
It's not slipping it in. It's been going on for the last 6 years.
Yeah, but
Thank you. Anyway, we have to make sure that everybody's protected just in case.
In case your hat falls on them and
Exactly.
they
In
get third
case
degree
my
burns.
hat falls on them and they burn. But we're good. We've got 5 guys up here now.
Yeah,
all
do we
with
have
food.
fire extinguishers just in case
We
your
do.
hat falls off and sets the place on fire?
Yes.
All right.
All
Can we talk to the girl now? We got the hot chicken here. We're doing
now
paperwork.
Now that it's 8 o'clock.
This stinks.
2 hours ago we were supposed to start this.
There you go.
Okay.
And why is King Kong Bundy here? When did he arrive? I thought he was dead.
Good call. Grossberger, you're hurting me.
Oh my God, what a mess. Sorry, Candy, that you had to deal with the red
So we were
tape
chatting. You're in town
just to show your snatch.
You're in town to shoot?
I'm in town in the process of trying to get things together for a movie I am trying to get together. Candy and the Land of the Midgets. Yes.
You're the one that likes the midgets, then.
I am the one.
Can you do something with a midget on our show?
If you can find me one, bring them on
We'll
down.
find one.
Give me 10 minutes. Any midgets out there that want to be with a porn star, watch this.
And she's hot.
Bring them on down.
And if you happen to be near 111th West 57th Street, you can come down now.
I own so much midget porn, it is
Would
beyond
you say perform oral treats on a midget? Would you do that?
Oh yeah, bring them on down.
What is it about midgets that turns you on?
Just the novelty of
The novelty?
She has a Snow White fetish.
Is it like you're picturing him just on top of you? and
No,
trying to-
I want to be on my knees and him standing behind me, and we're still at equal level.
Oh, at
so
the equal height.
That
and
is
And he's
hot.
taking you from behind.
Yes.
Great.
And that gets you all excited.
Oh, yeah.
Little midget hands wrapping around your boobies.
Where's Rich Voss when we need him?
I've never personally been introduced to a midget.
Really?
No.
But you watch midget porn all the time.
Yes.
You never met?
That
Would
is
you mind if he had
horrific.
like a little elf hat on and midget clothing?
No, that'd be super hot.
Wow. You are weird. I love it.
We got to have that in studio.
Yes, we do.
Any midgets, you got to
absolutely.
show up, but you have to wear an elf hat.
Yes,
a little elf
please
shoes.
come on down.
Now, where are you from?
Originally, or where do I live right now?
Do you live in the area?
I live in Ohio.
So you could come down in
Land
a
of
day
the
or two
midgets.
notice if we find midgets,
Yes.
right? Okay, good.
Ohio
I
is
come
the
down
midget
in
state.
a 3-hour notice. It's an hour and a half.
All right,
plane
we will
ride.
find a midget and we'll do it next week during the free play week.
I could hear the call.
Is she hot? I don't go out with just anybody. I like them real hot.
I'd like an attractive midget, please.
I like a nice ass. Like a Neil. Well, she's got a Neil.
How about a dwarf?
What's the difference?
Exactly. Good point. That's what I wanted to
Well,
hear.
I think, see,
If
now
you're literal, you'll work for me.
All right,
people
good.
get it confused. I think I think you like the dwarfs. Midgets are like regular people, only smaller.
Okay.
The dwarf is the one that you always see in like the Oompa Loompas, and is that the kind you like, the little dwarfs?
Either way.
Either
Honestly,
way.
Either way,
Just
as long
small-
as you're little.
How about a legless guy?
Which type of Y chromosome deformity do you seek?
We're going to cast your movie for you.
Oh, I am hoping so.
We have all the confidence in the world at our abilities. We will find midgets for your midget porno.
Just walk up to him in the street. Do you want to fool around with a hot chick?
I've never seen one in person.
You've never seen a midget in
Never.
person.
You
It's
probably-
a laugh riot.
You probably did and just thought it was a baby.
So
go chase yourself.
So what do you want to get done with this movie? What kind of scenes with the midgets?
Actually, what we're gonna do is like a Snow White kind of
I told you.
medieval. Yeah, exactly. Like
Nice.
You need 7?
candy. Well, I want as many as possible.
Does that like turn you on so much thinking of 7 dwarfs just like
Yeah.
all over you, touching you everywhere?
Midget gangbang.
Midget gangbang.
There's a guy that says he'll cut his legs off to be in the porno, and then he'll wear wacky shoes on his stumps for you.
Hey, would you, if we could get 2 midgets, would you let one stand behind you, and then would you perform a Hummer on one at the same time?
Of course.
How hot would that be? Well, it would be fun to watch.
Hot to watch
Yeah.
there, Jimmy?
Or you could get like 3, 4, 5. Let's see. Okay, yeah, 5 would work. I could do 5 at once.
5 at
My
once.
nephew's
CP,
10. How about
one
if I
in my
gave him a
mouth,
cigar?
I got 2 hands.
I've got 2 hands.
I got 2 hands. All right, I got the 5 figured out.
Yeah, of course.
I was trying to figure it out until you said I got 2 hands. Okay, I got it. I got
That'd
it
be
now.
great. They're
There's
little-
a poor guy that got a boat to his head that can't get laid, and here we are trying to hook up a
5
midget.
midgets.
5 midgets.
That's actually one real person.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow. So how many features have you made?
Actually, I've only been in the industry for about 2,
Yeah, she's young.
3, 4 months now.
3 or 4
actually.
months?
You're
So
20,
none
right?
Of, yes, 20.
You're 20
When were you?
years old.
When did you turn 20?
August.
She
Okay.
is Almost a teen.
You were 19 just a few months ago.
Yes, I was.
And were you in high school a couple of years ago?
Yes, as a matter of fact.
Opie, just a couple of short years ago.
Graduated in 02.
You did?
Yes.
Class of 02.
When we were
now
on the air
banging
before
midgets.
we got fired, she was roaming the
right.
hallways of a high school.
Putting hearts, I heart genetic malformations.
Candy's really hot, too.
That's great.
Yeah, we know the other girls here. Trust us. We know. We want to talk to Candy.
Fantastic. And how did you get into the adult film industry?
Through a friend of mine, Destiny St. Clair.
Yeah?
She's also based out of Cleveland. She's been trying to get me to do it for years now. Finally, like 3 days before she was leaving, she's like, "You going with me?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure."
Is Cleveland becoming the porno capital of the
No,
world?
there is no porn in Cleveland. I go to LA once a month.
Did you have a lot of sex in school and stuff growing up?
I have always been quite a nympho.
A lot of sex.
Yes.
And then, so porn was just kind of a natural progression.
Pretty much.
What was the first one like?
Were
you nervous?
Not really.
No?
No, I'm a huge exhibitionist, so it
Nice.
didn't really.
Well, we
Do you have on underpants?
No.
Yeah. Now that we know you, I guess you could get naked, right?
Wait, do we have to cover the?
Oh God!
Christ on a pony.
Crap again.
What are we covering?
We got to cover the goddamn windows.
Why?
Because there's some people in here that don't like nude women.
Well, I don't. We can't take a chance.
Kick them out.
And the weird part is, it's all guys here. You're the only female, except for the female listener, and she doesn't mind. But
Well, who should we worry
Then
about?
why are we covering the windows?
time to get the New York Times out.
Oh, Steve
We're not
went
reading
to
it
go cover
anyway.
the windows, and the newspapers burst into flames when he touched them.
I feel bad for the listeners that can't see what we're doing, though.
Don't worry, it doesn't look like they're seeing much anyway.
Yeah, they're passing
They're
out.
crashing. They've been here since 1 in the morning.
Yeah, the guys that brought the ribs, they're now crashing hard, real hard. God, why didn't they? Oh God.
What? Why didn't they do this earlier? When everyone was running around saying, "What should we do?"
Just when I thought Ben was useless.
I know.
I'm just kidding. Ben
It's taping up
rocks.
newspaper.
No, I mean
So
nothing's getting done
You're
here.
not wearing any underpants at all.
No.
That's very sexy.
Would you like to see?
A quick flash would be nice. You just can't
Oh.
take it off yet because there's. Well, she's.
Pierced twice.
It's just like every girl in Cleveland. She's so hot. I love Cleveland chicks. They're the hottest chicks. Yeah, I love chicks from Cleveland.
What actress do people tell you look like?
Kate Hudson and Heather Graham.
Really?
Those would be the two I get.
No one ever says Cameron Diaz.
No.
No, I see the Kate Hudson.
I see that a little bit.
Yeah.
See a little Kate Hudson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Lovely.
And she's pierced down below, huh?
Twice.
Twice?
I only saw one. They're both
9 piercings. Here, come here, babe.
9 piercings.
There's a hoop and a barbell.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy Toledo.
You like that, Jimmy?
Fantastic.
He
Yeah.
had his hands in his pocket when he was
she's
looking,
lovely.
grabbing his plumpness.
Hey,
Remember?
Keith, what's going on? Someone has to tell us what's going on because my guys have just failed us today.
We are going downstairs with all the paperwork, and everyone's going to fill out their paperwork, and we're going to start hustling people up.
They're going to start filling out the 9-page form now?
Oh, my God.
Are you kidding me?
We're expediting the process as we speak.
Why haven't these people been filling out forms since we got here this morning?
Don't we have 5 people up here already, though? That are
Yes, 5 people
All
are
right,
up
so
here. They are ready to go, and the rest of the people, they took their identification, checked their ID, and processed all the paperwork to be filled out. Now,
you know, this is just a stupid radio show, right?
Listen,
You know, this isn't the precinct. We don't take all day to do things.
like I said, the good old days where we took the X on the piece of paper and filed them in worked
I
for
know.
me, but I don't
remember that.
You know.
It was one sheet of paper with like a paragraph on it. They just had to sign it.
How did they not been handed stuff to sign already? It is 8:15. How do they not have shit to sign?
I don't know.
I don't
Because
know.
Ben is, crapping and puking still somewhere. Ben would have got this done.
Where's Eric? When we first
Where's
came
Sex
in?
Bagel? He thought it was important to get me more Pop-Tarts. But now I haven't
That
seen
was
them.
probably the least important thing to do today. No offense, Opie.
Oh, I agree.
But I'm sure you will agree, yes, that getting your Pop-Tarts.
That was, all I asked to get them cooked up for
What
me.
happened to your Pop-Tarts, by the way?
They overcooked
I
because
come in here and they're black.
yeah. Our producers.
I've never seen burnt
They were
Pop-Tarts.
cooked. They were cooked perfectly, and then Steve put his hat down on him for a second.
It just, our producers are kind of stupid. Everyone knows you just cook them for a minute. Those
You
are
just
burnt.
heat up Pop-Tarts. You don't cook them. They're all pre-cooked.
Yeah, you just heat them up real fast in a toaster. That's it, a minute.
Even you could cook a Pop-Tart, right?
Yes.
A girl that's
I'm a very good cook.
a blonde.
The paper is almost up, so we could get her naked. Steve, where's Sex Bagel?
How has this paperwork not been filled out?
Eric is downstairs corralling the next 5 guys that are going to be coming up.
All right.
So we're bringing them up in groups.
5 at a time.
Because the building is utterly paranoid that we're going to break something, blow something up, and...
Well, too bad for the fucking building. Enough with the fucking building already worrying. We didn't do anything wrong.
They have every right, considering what happened last time.
It happens.
You know, the show that we can't talk about anymore.
Right, I remember that one.
Okay, yes.
I was asking about her first movie. What was that like, and what was the scene? And I'd like to know. You walk in, and what is
actually,
it? The set.
I worked with an older man. He was probably around 50, as a matter of fact.
So your first porno movie was with a 50-year-old guy.
And his wife taped it.
His wife taped it.
Yes. I don't know if you ever heard Brooke Hunter.
No. Maybe
Yes.
maybe that was for their private collection.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
Sounds a little shady.
Yeah.
Really, this will be in Hollywood.
My wife's
and,
gonna film it, and I'm gonna bang you.
He had a video camera. I blew him in the car, and he's going to send me a check.
So you walk in, and what is it? Just this house?
Yeah, actually, it was.
No set. Just this house.
He films a lot of this house, actually.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very professional, or was it
Very
kinda
professional.
Just all right, get on the bed and
No. Actually, it was on the pool table.
on the pool table.
Yes. Oh, she's
and did it
sexy.
start out with a little oral?
Oh, of course.
So what was the plot? You're shooting pool?
No, actually, because he's actually a lawyer, as a matter of fact.
That's great.
And so he was doing a movie set about, like, people needing law advice or whatnot.
Sure.
So that's how it started off.
So you
and-
walk in, you need a lawyer,
Exactly.
and you're like, "Hi, I need a."
The door's closed, by the way, so you can get naked anytime.
I can-
now.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Please
One
do.
moment, please.
Sure.
She is fantastic.
She's so perky.
I'll
Beautiful.
say she is.
Wow. Yeah, those are 20-year-old boobs.
Wow.
Very nice.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Wow. Nice tattoo
Oh,
on the back.
man.
Big, huge tattoo right above the target area, Anthony.
Terrific.
Must give some applause. Very nice.
Candy's very, very nice.
You sure are lovely.
That's great. She hasn't been ravaged by time or anything.
No, you still got
That's a good one.
everything happening there. Very nice.
Very
Okay, there
lovely.
we go. Naked.
Yes, you are.
And now we all just stare and
All right, cool. So they're filling out paperwork. They should be in about 9:50.
Yes, Keith.
Real quick, just let me go down the list of your name, your model's name, your stage name. You're also known as your mailing address, your city, state, zip, your picture ID 1, your phone number, your mobile number, your date of birth, your age, your legal name, your social security number, your alias, if any, your professional name. You're also known as, please sign, today's date, picture ID number 2, your email, your website, your driver's license, and the expiration of your driver's license. Page 1.
That's page 1.
Page 1. And then page 2 has the same questions again after 6 long paragraphs of blah, blah, blah. Same thing on page 3.
All right, this is going to end.
Same thing on page 4.
No,
Yeah, we're gonna have to revamp this.
Website? Why website?
This is going to end. Trust me, this is going to end.
Ridiculous.
That's why it's taking so long.
I know.
Ridiculous.
But
Anyway.
there's a naked girl in the
That
studio.
is all that
And by
matters.
the way, we haven't had one midget call yet that wants to get banged in a porno.
Where
They're
are
probably
all
all-
the little people?
They're probably all at payphones just waiting for a boost.
Listening, crying, little tear from his eye. I can't get up.
Hey, could you help a little fella? Could you help an old altar boy father?
Yeah, we'll find a midget. We had a midget girl come in. She wanted to be a stripper, I think. And she got naked for us on the console. This was at the old place. And she started crying and realized it was a bad idea, and she didn't want to
she
do
didn't
it
want
after
to
all.
pursue that
It
any
was one of the
longer.
most uncomfortable moments ever.
Weeping naked midget.
It's the first time she ever saw the world from the height of a normal person.
Oh, maybe that's what
And
got
she
her.
realized how ridiculous she looks at walking around, bumping into knees and crotches.
By the way, everyone's calling in going, after seeing Candy all hot and nice here, that you'll definitely get a hooker tonight.
No, I won't.
Oh, right.
No.
Jimmy's going to get all worked up.
Yeah, Jimmy's swearing off
I've
hookers.
spent a lot of money doing awful things.
I see.
Yeah, but I won't tonight. No, maybe.
You don't think
No, maybe.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
It was a positive no, and it's like, no, maybe. I don't think so.
I don't
well,
think so.
It's kind of like taking somebody to dinner, but you're just cutting out the dinner time. You know what I mean? If
What
somebody-
time do you need me?
Right after the show.
Wow. He ain't kidding either, Candy.
And you think I am?
All right, Jimmy, we got a love connection.
Yeah, I love her. She'd probably be out of my range anyway. She's hot.
He's got a big hog, though.
No, I don't.
Most of his friends have seen it.
Can't.
Turn off the camera.
No, it's very average right now anyway. You got to give me some time to get worked
All right.
up. I'm packing like 2 right now.
Well, come here and put it in my mouth, and they'll take care of things.
Jesus.
Jesus.
It's
My hog is very average. She's a porn girl. If the midget chick comes in, I'll be happy to whip it out and show it to her and like measure it against her face.
A little puffy hand.
Yeah. Look at this. It hits your torso from your mouth.
Candy, well, let her feel it through the jeans.
It's soft.
We don't need to look.
I can change that.
Yeah, get over there.
Just rub it for a second. It's soft.
Tim? Candy, what do you think?
It's fine.
Yeah, wonderful.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, she's her face just turned a little pink there. What do you think, Candy?
Oh, I'm absolutely thrilled.
She's lovely.
Goddamn Jimmy's gonna get laid again.
But she's moaning a little. That's
amazing.
good, right?
Oh, yeah. Slightly wet at the moment.
She is lovely.
She's just staring at
this
now,
is
man.
great.
You are a nympho. She doesn't even know where she is anymore. She grabbed his
That's
pants
nice.
and now it's like...
Oh, that's perfect.
Now Jim's just gazing down at her womanhood.
Nakedness.
Nice.
And he's grabbing himself again.
And then he's got that whacked out look that he gets.
It's just nice.
You get a whacked out look, though. That's the perv in you that pops out.
It's really sexy. It's really beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Moving on.
I must say,
yeah, there's something going on between these two now.
Yeah.
I'm just looking. She doesn't mind me looking.
No, not at all.
I won't touch him. Just, you know.
What do you think,
Why not?
Candy?
About?
Jimmy?
I'm a nice fella,
I'm
right?
in love.
stop rubbing yourself.
She's really sexy. She's really sexy.
All right, why don't you see what's going on there now?
It's a little bit. It's better. Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting there.
He was making that face. Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, he's definitely
She
definitely
has a
doing something
beautiful,
tonight.
You've turned on a porn star. Look at her. She's
No,
definitely
she has a beautiful
right.
ass.
Oh, I am
Very, very.
way turned on.
I could tell she's not faking this.
I just want to kiss it. It's just nice, man.
All right,
On your knees.
turn off the camera, Steve.
Oh.
Real fast. Go ahead.
Nah, I don't want to. She's in here for something else. I don't know.
Yeah, something else.
She's not here for that.
You're not little enough.
Oh,
I like that.
Never heard that.
No, believe me, that really is a first. I usually have to have 8-year-olds come over to tell me that.
All right. Are we finally ready to give away the MiFi? These guys have been waiting outside for, I don't know, 6-7 hours now.
You dopey midgets don't know what you're missing.
No.
You stupid midgets out there.
She is really sexy.
Jim,
there's
take
something
your hands
going on.
off the porn star.
I'm just touching her breast. I'm very nice about it.
Something for you.
That wasn't rude.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. And Candy, we all took a liking to Candy, I believe. Nothing wrong with Star. She's...
She had a husband with her.
Oh, really?
Yeah, with a big mule, apparently.
Oh, that was the problem.
I just wasn't into her because she wasn't as hot as Candy.
Really? I like
Candy was very young.
Candy's only been in the porn business 3
She
months.
was tight.
She was 20 years old from Cleveland, and her fantasy is to film a porno with midgets.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And so far, I went through about 500 to 600 emails over the weekend. Now, one midget wants to do a porn star and be famous in this movie.
Watched the show on midgets over the weekend, by the way. It's
Yeah?
on, I think, HBO On Demand or something. And it was a whole show. They show 4 midgets.
Yes.
And what their lives are like. One guy's a caretaker, kind of cleanup guy at some, I don't know, it's one of those boarding houses.
Like a bed and breakfast? Yeah.
That's it, yeah. And his life is just a living hell. And another guy's an orthopedic surgeon. Pediatric orthopedic surgeon. And he's a doctor, you know, he gets his little midget hands.
I've seen that guy.
Stands up on the little stool and does his thing. Another one was a girl that decided to get her legs and arms stretched surgically over the course of years and years. Like, I don't know, she was 11 when they started and 17 when they finished.
they got those metal things on
Yeah,
or whatever.
they
And
put these big brackets around their legs, break the bone.
Yeah, and then they just slowly twist it a centimeter every week or so.
Little quarter turn of a screw every day.
Oh, it's every
So
day.
yeah, but it's a little like nothing a day. What they do is break the bone, and then as the bone's trying to heal, you keep spreading the break apart a little bit at a time, so it's constantly trying to regrow the bone to connect itself with the other half that's constantly going away.
And how many inches did she gain?
She grew a foot.
A foot.
So she was a fidget, and
was
then
that
she
the
was
same
just a
special
short
with the
chick.
truck driver that did the same thing?
No.
And he looks all weird now because they were able to.
They do look a little weird.
They were able to add a foot onto him as well.
It wasn't the same show. It was the one though with the woman that's short, even for dwarfs.
Yeah.
She and her fingers were just a mess. They also have this problem. That's why their fingers are so weird, where the joints are fused, and the thumb is called floating. It doesn't do anything. It just hangs there. So they got to grab things between like their pointer and middle finger, and she was about 2 feet tall.
And she was dating a guy who's about 4'11".
Yeah, he was really short.
Never felt like a man before until he met this little tall abortion. And this is the beauty. I was watching this with Bob Kelly in his apartment.
Oh boy, that must have been fun. Yeah.
And what happened was the guy asked her to marry him in
Yeah.
front of her family. And she, of course, got excited, and she went, "Oh!" And her little arms flailed back and forth, and she hugged him, and they went to his shoulder. She couldn't hug him. And I look over at this awful Mexican Bob Kelly, and he's crying.
Stop it.
I wanted to bite his nose off and spit it in his face. He was crying.
Look,
Crying.
When I was watching it last night, I was tearing up also, but it was from laughing so hard. It's the exact part you're talking about. She goes, "Oh," and you know how a girl, you ask her to marry you. You've seen this on TV shows. They put their hands in front of their mouths and go, "Oh my God," and they're like they're blotting tears from their eyes, and they grab their face. This girl, she could not get her hands to her face. Her arms are too short. So picture her arms trying to get to her face. They're about shoulder level, just shaking. These little meaty palms.
She looked like a baby T-Rex.
Yeah, a little baby T-Rex.
A stuffed animal T-Rex.
Oh, those puffy hands and that little nubbin fingers of hers with those little disgusting nails at the end that she has done at the manicurist that you know when she goes in to have her nails done, the person goes, "Oh, I got to hold that mitt for an hour and take care of this." They're just these little nubs coming off of this muffin.
Little Disney character hands. Little
exactly.
fat Mickey Mouse fingers.
There should just be 3 fingers and a thumb there.
What they should do is wrap her hand up with duct tape so no one has to look at it. Here, just point at what you need, stupid. We'll get it for you.
And she drove a car. She actually drove a car, and they had these huge pedal extenders because her feet barely came off the edge of the seat. Like her ankles were at the edge of her car seat. So these pedals had to come all the way up to where your crotch would be. A normal person would be. That's where her pedals were. She's driving a car. The sickest little show. I was laughing.
I howled.
And Bob Kelly was
He
crying.
dropped a tear, this emotional boob. when that little she was just so happy to be getting married, and I'm howling at those little butterfly wing arms just flailing, old hummingbird wing arms just back and forth. That's right, you little thing that should have been hangered when you were first conceived. Fly away. You'll fly back to school now.
I was seeing laughs from thalidomide babies at her little arms.
Oh, she really should be behind a dumpster at a Planned Parenthood. Oh, sorry.
Anyway,
yeah, okay.
So we're talking about Candy, the porn star, the 20-year-old porn star. She's in the business only 3 months so far. She wants to film this porno with midgets.
Yeah.
Like kind of a Snow White thing in Central Park.
Right.
And have a bunch of midgets bang her.
How cool would that be to watch?
And I got enough confidence in our radio show. I said, we will cast this porno for you.
Do you think
we will find midgets that will bang you?
Do you think they listen to this program or would listen after one of those little...
I'm thinking the friends of the midgets, though.
You're thinking the friends of the midgets?
They will get the job done for us.
They're truly friends of the midgets. Do you think they're listening to this?
Hey, let's be honest, man.
I think we're turning off the midget demo.
Pretty much everyone wanted to bang Candy. I mean, she was just unbelievably hot. You know, she's not worn out yet, like most porn stars that come marching through here. She's
still perky.
Still very perky. I mean, she was a mere teenager only 3-4 months ago, Anthony.
20 years old, right.
Yeah, everything looked A-OK on her.
Lovely.
Mm-hmm. So now I got to like rewind a little bit. So the show Friday was a success, and then I got on the phone with Washington to kind of discuss the free play week. they're all nervous that we're going to have live sex acts and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah,
on the program.
Yeah, the phone meetings are great with that. Hey, guys, because they try to be nice.
Yeah.
They don't want to. I think they're a little frightened, and they're trying to be diplomatic at the same time.
They're paranoid that we're going to say fuck a lot.
But we're not.
They're paranoid about that. They're paranoid about live sex acts.
They just don't want the live sex. So instead of going, guys, free play week, just knock it off with the live sex. It's
Hey guys, we're all there. Hi, how you doing? Welcome. Glad you could take time out from your schedules for this meeting. We just want to talk a little bit about the free play week, and we've been teeing some stuff up, and we just think perhaps we could keep a little more creativity in the program without having to go to certain areas of the show that you do occasionally go to.
You guys are very clever.
Talented.
Maybe this week would be the week where you show off your cleverness.
Right.
Shut up.
Could be a little more clever.
Right. Maybe be a little funnier.
Yeah.
Because that's easy to do.
They just don't want sex.
We'll just be funnier this week. Because being funny is just so easy.
And believe me, only the Opie and Anthony show. Only the Opie and Anthony show would even get people telling us to calm it down on satellite radio. It's satellite radio. It's satellite radio. This is where there is no FCC. It's the Wild West.
Well, they feel that because they open the channel to everyone, that some people are going to just kind of, their elbows are going to hit their XM satellite radio, and by accident it's going to go on 202, and we're going to be in the middle of some crazy sex act. And then, of course, the mom who's driving the minivan is going to have the kids in the back car. Can't believe what she's hearing. It's going to take her at least 5 minutes to turn the channel. And by that time, all the damage done to the kid. And now it's our problem. And XM Satellite Radio's problem.
Mommy, I want hooker. Nothing worse than when your kids are listening to that type of talk and you're outside the van as it rolls backwards on the dock.
Down a little boat ramp. Yeah, blame us for that one, too. So they had to give us the talk on Friday. You know, it's the free play week, very important for you guys in the company. So maybe if you could kind of keep it a little more highbrow than usual. And what we told them was, we'll think about it. Perfect answer. We didn't say yes or no. We'll think about it.
I'll think about it.
Which means we will do the show that we know how to do.
Yeah, if something comes up, we're going to do it.
So then the discussion goes to the show that we don't talk about anymore. How long have we been here? 2 months?
2 months, and we have one of those already?
We already have a show that we do not talk about anymore.
Eek.
And the big discussion was, you guys, we don't want you getting the interns late anymore.
Yeah.
I can't believe someone has to have this discussion with us.
2 months in.
2 months in. Guys, we are outraged down here in Washington. We could not believe what we were hearing. And as we move forward, we want to make a new rule. You cannot get the interns late anymore on your program.
Ouch.
Why?
I guess they have a problem with that in the work environment.
I guess technically they're employees. I don't know. Are they employees? Why can't we get our interns late? That's like a great fringe benefit. If you're shooting for an internship with the Opie and Anthony show, just the possibility that they may get you late is kind of cool, I'm thinking.
You don't get that at other places.
You don't get that at IBM.
No. You won't.
Fill in stupid company here. I went with IBM.
It's a good one.
Yeah? I should have said Apple or something.
No, IBM was
Those
fine.
boys down at IBM counting on us. The Captain Hook uniform.
So, I'm never going to say what happened on the show that we can't talk about anymore. I don't know if the intern actually got action.
Oh, no, of course not.
I have no idea.
I certainly don't know if I got any action in the other room after. Don't know that at all.
Right. I was looking at that couch, and an intern was in here, a girl was in here, but I don't know what was happening.
And quite honestly, after the show, I have no idea what happened.
I don't either.
I didn't see it for myself, so it's just all talk.
I had no idea what happened. I was too busy fielding everyone's phone calls. Oh, my God.
Dude, we're screwed, right? Dude, we're screwed, right? I just flashed back to 2002. Dude, what do you think? What do I think? I think we're fired again.
Yeah,
That's what I think.
That was a phone call. I was at the diner, and I called Anthony, and he did say these words, "We are so fired."
Yeah.
I had to walk out of the diner because we were sitting down, and I had to take a dump, and I swear to God, I was so upset. I'm like, I'm going to shit my pants at the diner at the table.
Just from being upset.
Just been being so annoyed in the filthy bathroom. I had to go home.
Yeah. So,
Ben, could I have the Lysol, please?
Did you fart already?
No.
No.
I did not.
It's the megaphone.
Oh my God, it has bad breath on
Smells
it.
like I was talking with my ass.
Oh,
I think it's from the onion bagel. Like I can't talk into it right after I eat an onion bagel.
Stop licking the megaphone.
It's awful.
You ever scrape your tongue with your fingernail and sniff it?
Oh, I try not to.
No. All right. So that discussion was had.
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
It smells like the Don Geronimo microphone.
Doesn't smell that bad.
Who's he?
Yeah.
Someone from our past or something? I don't know who he is. So we had that discussion, Anthony, and they're like, please do not get the interns late anymore. And little did I know, as I'm having that discussion and saying, yeah, no problem, we got it all under control up here, our own intern was banging one of the porn stars.
Yeah.
But I guess we could discuss this on the air because it did happen off hours.
Right.
It did happen when after all the microphones were turned off and the lights were turned off in the studio and everyone went home.
It's on
and I don't
his
think
own
it was
time.
It was on his own time, and I don't think it. Yeah. It
But
didn't
isn't
happen
it
on the
our
premises,
time?
right? Didn't happen on the premises.
Didn't interfere with his job?
No, not at all. So what happened was after the show, or near I guess during the last hour of the show, as Candy's in the studio all hot and naked and stuff, she's like, "Oh my God, your intern Noah is so cute, so cute. I want to do him."
Well, you got to give her that.
He is a dish.
She's knowledgeable.
That kid's got a smile on him, I'm just saying.
And so I didn't think anything of it, and I just we went across the street, had some breakfast, and I guess at that point you were like hooking up with her or whatever?
Yeah, a little bit.
Little bit.
A little bit. I want to, I think I should take this time to thank you guys for giving me the opportunity to work at the Opie and Anthony show.
How does the intern get to bang the porn star?
Well, she took a liking to him.
Where did the banging take place?
My place. I live across the river, Jersey.
So she went home with you and you got to bang a porn star?
Yeah, we were hanging out for most of the weekend.
Most of the weekend?
Yeah.
The whole weekend?
Yeah. She's a good kid.
Good kid.
No, we had a good time.
Dude, you banged the 20-year-old hot, I've only been in the business 3 months porn star from Cleveland.
Yeah.
And you're taking my coffee order today? I think I should be getting him coffee.
No.
I look at him differently today. He's not just the guy that gets coffee.
No.
He's the guy that bangs hot porn stars.
Banging a porn star. Now
I've never banged a hot porn star. Have you, Anthony?
No, I can't say I ever had a porn star. Was the pressure on knowing that she's a professional?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. It took me a little bit to get, into the scenario.
Really?
Once or twice, I'd say, before, you're really there.
Was she happy with the merchandise and the
Seems
performance?
like she's all right.
Yeah.
She seems like she had a good time. We talk.
I wonder if we should get her on the phone. We got her phone number?
She sent some emails, actually, to you guys thanking you for the opportunity to be here and have a good time.
Opportunity to have sex with you.
Yeah, thanking us for being able to bang our intern.
That's so funny because she is
I don't know if I could
a
bang
porn star.
I don't think I could bang a porn star.
She is in porno movies, but the fact is she's also a 20-year-old girl that wanted to hook up with someone she found attractive here.
Dude, she's a nympho. You could just tell by looking at her.
Oh, yeah.
When she grabbed Norton's crotch, she just went flush in the face. She was just...
That was probably revulsion and hatred.
She wanted action right at that moment.
Well, apparently not. not that kind of action. Not Jim Norton action.
So did she teach you any new tricks?
Oh, it was a lot of fun. It was definitely, probably the best sex I've ever had.
Wow.
Did you wear a bag?
Oh, yeah. No,
Rookie.
we're very safe.
Why?
You here?
Well, no, I
we're
did
very
actually.
safe.
I saw
we're
her.
We're now going out. We're very safe.
She had her paperwork in her purse, actually. So, I saw it.
The AIDS test paperwork?
Yeah, all that
she
stuff.
when was it done?
Last month.
She just carries around her AIDS paperwork?
All girls in
Isn't
the
that
business do.
Mm-hmm.
They do.
And you got her number in your cell phone.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I don't have paperwork. I just carry around a picture of a girl I fucked 6 months ago. Look, she's not thin.
She looks healthy.
So
man.
it took a while to
get into the game because there's a lot of pressure there. There's a lot of pressure there.
Of course, you got to look at some of the films that she's been in and the guys that she's with. You're talking, the baby's arm clutching an apple kind of manhood, and then You know, was she open? Let's just say, read between the lines. Was she open to all forms of sex?
She was. Yes, she's experienced.
Experienced? Did
But-
you? Let's just say, was there any point in the evening where maybe you were looking at the part on the back of her head?
Well, there's a lot of fun things that went down. I don't want to be too graphic about it. But,
why?
I'm just like I'm a nothing.
Dude,
I'm a little nothing.
she's
and
a
she's
porn star. Who
Yeah.
cares? Give
Yeah.
us the details.
Yeah, what happened?
No, just pretty much, just the basic straight stuff.
Did you
And-
do the old dirt road?
She's an exhibitionist, though, and I'm not. Absolutely not. We were going shopping at one point, and she wanted to do something in the basement of, like, a furniture store.
Oh, we think the vestibule of a church is a good place to start for public sex.
Wait, you guys hung out all weekend, went shopping and all that?
a little bit.
And she wanted to have sex in
Like
public?
a date, I guess. Yeah, she wanted
It's
to
like
do
a
some stuff
movie.
in public.
It's like a movie plot.
What's going on?
They go shopping.
But look at me.
Did you go
I'm
to
not-
FAO Schwartz and the two of yous kind of do the tap dance on the piano keyboard? No? It's sort of the Christmas season, so a little Christmas shopping.
No, actually.
No?
We did not. But,
Did you sing a duet? Baby, it's cold outside. What the hell? Did you fall for her?
No, I mean, she's a good kid. I like her. She's a good girl. But, I mean,
You fell for her a little bit.
no Richard Gere jokes.
How old are you, sir?
23 next week.
23.
She's
20. Kid. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Same birthday as the guy who got hit in the head with a boat, actually.
Oh.
Yeah.
You traded birthdays?
Yeah.
What's your birthday?
We talked.
We left her a voicemail. Maybe she'll call later today. We'll get her side of the story, but, man. Did she have the big O?
A couple times. Supposedly 5. But, she's pierced in all sorts of places, so there's not
Yeah,
much you
how
really
did
have to
those
do
work
with
out
her.
for you?
Oh, I mean, like, I lost my virginity to a girl with multiple piercings. So,
Down
like,
there?
I'm okay
Yeah.
with that, yeah. But, like...
Do you think the
It's easy.
orgasms were real? Because,
Yeah.
she is an actress,
She's a
technically.
screamer. Oh, wait. I'm not sure if they're still there, but I'm kind of...
Why are you taking your pants? Oh, he's not taking his pants off.
Wow, wait a minute. You got like scratches and black and blues on your back.
She's brutal.
She was scratching your back like that?
A little violent.
Yeah. Wow. That's some
Yeah, so
animal
thanks a lot,
sex.
you guys. Appreciate it.
Well,
That sounds like a fun time.
you're very... Oh, Jesus.
If you want an internship with the Opie and Anthony show,
I think I might apply for one.
email bensparks1027@yahoo.com. We get our interns laid.
What are you panicking about, Ben?
Oh, we got her? We're just waiting to get her on the phone here. Oh, my God. This is just...
There she is.
All right, hold on. I got to
Ben
do
was
this.
panicking.
Yes. Candy.
Yes.
What the hell happened after the show?
Oh, why don't you just know about that?
What?
We've been talking about it.
Yeah, he just showed us the scratch marks on his back. They haven't healed yet.
Sorry about that.
And he said you had 5 orgasms. Were they real
Plenty more
orgasms?
than that.
Were they real?
I said plenty more than that.
And they were all real orgasms, huh?
Of course.
And he said that you guys want to have sex in public at a furniture store, or you did, and he said no to that.
Let me.
What were you guys doing at a furniture store?
It was like we were
they're
shopping
already-
around
they're
town.
Picking out a
They're already shopping for their apartment.
dining room table? We could bang on that.
So, Candy, you like Noah, huh?
Very, very much so.
Oh.
I think we got a love connection.
How's that going to work out if you're a porn star?
Really?
How isn't that going to work out? I can come visit.
So this isn't something that's one and done. You guys might see each other again.
Oh, we will definitely be seeing each other.
Yeah, I hope so.
This is like a plot for a movie. Porn star bangs intern.
What are your feelings there, Noah? Are you a little nervous maybe about getting attracted to her a little more?
Actually,
if you see each other a little more, maybe her lifestyle. And
Yeah, I thought about it. I thought about that, and Richard Gere jokes aside, like, nah, I'm fine with that.
You
whole
got a
scenario.
gerbil in your ass? Huh? Oh, I thought the other Richard Gere. Okay, I got you.
Candy, so how does he rate as far as his sexual performance?
Excellent.
And you've banged a few professionals in your short time, right?
Plenty of professionals.
And no one knows what he's doing, huh?
Noah is absolutely amazing.
Did you teach him anything new? Any new tricks?
We'll get there.
We'll get there?
I have only had
Wait, you
2 days
didn't?
with him.
How many different positions did you guys try?
Oh, no. We were very straight and narrow.
Oh.
For now. I'm waiting
For
for
now.
after the AV ends.
We'll end up
maybe.
breaking it, don't worry.
What?
I said we'll end up breaking Noah, don't worry.
Okay, and I guess I don't know. As far as like how he rates with other porn stars, is our boy packing or what?
He is very, very well endowed.
Oh,
The mule update. Wow.
I'm like blushing. I can't take this.
All right, well,
you have some blood that can go to your face. Some left in that body of yours. Wow.
Oh, all right, well. So it looks like you enjoyed your time in New York there, Candy.
Very, very much so.
And you pretty much spent the whole weekend with Noah.
Yeah, so up until the time I left, I was there as much as possible unless I had to work.
Unless I had to work.
Yeah, that.
What kind of work did you have to do in New York?
Well, what kind of work do you think?
Wow, so wait a minute. She was at your place, Noah, right? And you guys are hanging out, shopping for furniture, having sex, and then all of a sudden a beeper or phone goes off, and she goes, I gotta go to work.
Gotta go.
So you go, bye, honey, and she leaves, and then she comes back how much later?
An hour or two.
An hour or two later.
About hour and 20 minutes, I'm thinking. 10-minute cab ride
and
to and fro.
Have you made a romantic path of rose petals to the shower for her to follow?
Sometimes they just talk
the
about
rose
football,
petals,
Anthony.
The rose petals were from the front door of his apartment right to the shower.
Right to the shower. And then, but sometimes they just talk about football.
Yeah, that's what I heard. It's just
Oh my God.
hanging out, having a burger.
What kind of furniture were you shopping for? Mouthwash and a bidet?
Wow, that is something. You know what it is?
What were you feeling?
I know what it is now.
Huh.
It's absolutely risky business. It's the movie Risky Business. That's what was going on.
Actually,
he's in the house, hanging out with the chick. She's still got work to do.
Were you jamming your Tangerine Dreams Greatest Hits CDs?
Did you slide in on your socks wearing only your underwear and do a little dance?
Yeah. Little Bob Seger in the background. There it is.
Here comes Noah sliding in. Yeah. Look, Noah's dancing.
He's getting the apartment all set while she's out with some other guy.
Went to the furniture store to find something to put that big glass egg on. Sure. Parents are away.
Guido the Killer Pimp.
Did you drive the Porsche around?
Oh.
Like lease.
The lease. Right. Okay. Oh, very good. So she went to work. How many times did she go to work?
Once. No, she left on Friday night for most of the night, and then once on Saturday.
So she came back Saturday morning or Saturday afternoon?
No, Saturday. Well, Saturday we spent most of the day together, and she had to leave for most of the evening, and then she came back later at night. Actually, twice you came back, didn't you?
Was there any
twice.
Was there any jealousy going on in your head, knowing that none?
No
jealousy.
No, we're no illusions here.
Yeah.
I don't know what's
Work
going
is
on.
work, my dear.
Absolutely.
That boy has no illusions.
God, this is a great story. All right. Well, thank you, Candy. Anything else you want to add?
What'd you do when she was gone?
Yeah, really cleaned up, I think. Put things back in place, move the bed back to the wall.
Hanging around the house, looking at his watch.
Yeah.
Called the 1-800-AIDS hotline just to make sure everything's okay.
Oh, my
Sorry.
Hi, Candy. Noah again.
No, I have my
Leaving a
cat.
message.
You saw them.
I don't know. Hope everything's going good at work. I miss you.
I miss you, right?
Miss you.
Can you call me on the break?
Call me back. I'm at the house. Just call me.
Okay, bye.
Hi, Candy. Noah again. Leaving a message. Boy, you've been at work for a while. Just wondering if you're coming back. Chinese tonight? Okay, give me a call back. I'm just a little worried about you. All right, baby. I'll talk to you later.
Wasn't anything like that? You weren't thinking you should call her or something,
sir.
make sure she's okay?
It's
Because
rude.
there's some riffraff out there that it's almost like going out with a cop or something. Cop has to go out on the job. You don't know. Maybe that's the night.
All right.
So.
Well, thank you, Candy. We might call you back, all right? Because this story's still developing, obviously.
Perfectly fine, dear.
And we're still looking for midgets for your porno, okay?
Please do so. And I will talk to all of you soon and have Noah call me when he gets a second.
All right.
Oh, I will. I'll talk to you soon. Yeah.
Bye, boys.
Bye.
All right. Why don't you go talk to Candy? Because now I'm going to do the second half of the story, which makes it even better.
Which makes it even more brutal.
She pretty much just admitted that she was, look, she wasn't filming a movie in New York City.
No.
She was making some extra cash.
Making some cash. Spending a little time with some gentlemen.
Right. So now it's like open game.
Yeah. No, Ben, you don't even know the half of it.
No, you have no idea.
Ben's laughing already. He's laughing at Jimmy, but he doesn't even know the half of it.
This is where
She spent.
this is the portion of the show where we prove that Jim Norton's life is truly pathetic, just like he's been telling us for years.
Everyone thinks I exaggerate, and people don't understand that from head to toe I am garbage.
I will
Anyone
be
else
Bob
notice
Kelly
that-
with a tear dripping down my eye for this story because it is sad.
Anyone else notice that Norton had nothing to say to Candy?
Well, I didn't want to. Again, I don't C-block other guy, and
Of
if he's got a
course.
thing going, it's like I'm not going to jump in and say something stupid to ruin the
If
mood.
you were listening to Cherry Darts on Friday, it was obvious.
Plus,
that-
you didn't mention it. That's why I didn't mention it.
Yeah, I know. Well, now it's time to mention it. We were going to mention it anyway.
Oh,
You
yeah,
kidding me?
figured.
I wasn't going to let this one slide.
You
no
shouldn't.
effing way. So it was pretty obvious that a lot of people took a liking to Candy because she's young,
Right.
she's hot, she's only been in porn a few months, and she's obviously
willing to do anything.
She's obviously a nympho. She took a liking to Noah. But there's no secret when a girl comes in here, Norton will kind of feel these girls out and also feel them up.
Oh, cut it out, Hope.
And we got Candy to mess with Norton's mule and stuff a few times during the show.
Through the pants.
And Norton was thinking there may be something there because she did get all flushed after she touched your mule. You were thinking maybe that I might be able to get something going on here.
But not the way you think.
What do you mean?
We were joking around about, oh yeah, Norton likes to go out and pay for girls. And she's like, well, come on. Like, kind of like a joke.
Right.
But I knew it wasn't a joke.
Mm-hmm.
So I was under no illusions that ooh, I think she likes me. I never make that error.
Okay.
Ever.
Well, see, I forget we're dealing with a professional.
Oh, yeah.
As far as,
But I also
as
know
far as call girls go.
Jimmy might ask a girl, hey, you want to go out for a cup of coffee or something just to maybe get to know her a little better.
Yeah, at times, yeah,
Right.
sure.
But you weren't thinking that with her or anything?
No, I didn't get those vibes off her. I
Yeah.
immediately knew, she's like, I'm an info, but I never really believed it. I know it's all about business.
Yeah.
At least the relation with me was about business, and that was perfectly acceptable as far as I was concerned.
All right.
So
she spent the weekend with Noah, though, and no money was exchanged.
Of course not, no.
She spent it because she found him attractive, and they spent the whole weekend having sex, shopping.
Having free sex, Anthony.
Free sex.
Candy the porn star had free sex with our lowly intern.
Right.
Who's pretty much a nothing trying to, learn about radio and things like that.
You
No
can
offense to
knock
Noah.
a man down.
No offense to Noah. He's still a young guy, and he's, he's growing and learning every day.
Mm-hmm.
Norton wanted to have sex with Candy as well.
Well, why not?
And
Why
how much
not?
was it going to cost you?
Well, I'll tell you what happened.
boy.
I'll let you know. I never.
Before Norton said, I just want to make it perfectly clear, lowly intern Noah, free sex
all weekend long.
with hot 20-year-old porn star Candy.
Free sex all weekend long.
So much sex that he's saying no to sex in bathrooms in public.
Right. Scratches down his back.
He's
Wild,
getting so
madman
much
sex.
There was a point where he had to say no mas.
No, not in the basement at the furniture store.
Right.
Well, as the day was progressing, she was indicating that she liked Noah. You could tell that she liked him.
Yeah.
And so I was going to ask for her number just to conduct some business.
Uh-huh.
But him and her were kind of talking, and to me that would have been like a C-block move. Not that she would have went for me over him, but that kind of adds a bad vibe if you're in the studio and everybody's like a vulture.
Sure.
So it was like, let it go. I'll talk to Joe later and see if she maybe wants to talk to me later. But I didn't want to make her uncomfortable because she seemed to have a vibe going with Noah. I'm not a blocker. I hate cock-blocking guys.
Absolutely.
So I talked to Joe after. I'm like, hey, man, just call Candy. I would like to talk to her if she wants to. If she doesn't, tell her it's cool. No one's uncomfortable, whatever. Just give her my number. And so he talked to me like hours later.
So much for not whoring, by the way. Remember,
I know I'm a weak man. But I
remember
wanted
you
to
were
feel
swearing
it out.
off that?
Wanted to feel it out. So Joe calls me, goes, look, man, I don't know the deal. She said you could call her. He's like, I really don't know if she likes you or not. I'm not sure. I'm like, yeah, no problem. He stayed out of it. So I gave her a jingle. And
called her up
right after she got back from good old New Jersey. And I'm like...
yeah, when did you call her, like, exactly? What day and time was it?
It was Friday. It was sometime she had just come back into Jersey, obviously from having a lot of free young sex.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what was happening while you called her. Was she actually with?
No. I believe she answered the phone.
Just had free sex with him. And left.
She probably got the call from Joe, knowing that I wanted to talk to her, but probably couldn't jot the number down because her mouth was all full of young intern mule. Young intern mule. Not
Without
15,
a thought of a buck in her head.
Not a thought of 15 years slaving in this motherfucking business. Not one thought. Not one thought about a social life thrown out to be good in comedy. Not one. Why would you think about that when there's abs and a smile? Why would you?
You might as well add that you were on VH1 this past weekend.
Who cares? MTV pilots, the Opie and Anthony show, the Tonight Show doesn't. None
you
of
had
it
a quick scene in Spider-Man. You know, I guess
it is as meaningless as I've been telling you for all these years. It's drivel. So we chat briefly on the phone.
The only thing Noah has going for him is good DNA.
Good-looking guy. Very handsome guy. And a nice guy. He's a nice guy. I like Noah.
You've got a great resume. He's got good DNA.
Yeah,
That's what it comes down to.
I have a mediocre resume, and he has great DNA. But it's one of many times I've lost to good-looking guys.
Right.
It's just the way it goes.
So she gave you a jingle back?
Well, no, she actually answered when I called.
Oh, okay.
So I'm talking to her for a second. I'm like, so how you doing? She's like, cool. I'm like, yeah, I would like to hang. And she's like, well, that could be arranged, which I immediately like. Talk business.
Business.
Yeah, I'm not some dummy who's like, yeah, please, please. I'm 36 and she's 20. This is what made me want to just spit peas at her. I'm like, all right, well, let's talk about it. And she's like, well, I'm working for so-and-so. And she quoted the price, and I almost threw the phone out the window. She wanted $1,000.
Oh, Jesus. That she was giving the
$1,000 to have sex with him.
That she was giving the intern for free.
Well, no, to be fair,
the intern.
I said, look, that can't happen. It's too much. And then to be fair, she did say that she would do it for $500, which is quite a break when you think of the 23-year-old good-looking guy getting it for free.
All weekend, by the way.
All weekend
Not
long.
just an hour of her time.
Not just one load from you.
Like a free play.
Right. It was a free play weekend.
How many? Could you find out how many times Noah had sex for free with the porn star? I really want to rub this in today because I'm such an ass.
Maybe add it up in dollars and cents.
Right.
How much free sex he did get.
Oh, and how much, as opposed to how much it was? Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, what it would have run.
Cost me a pretty penny.
Oh. And Ben talking for the first time in a week. Yes,
6 times.
All right. Wow. So even with a discounted rate, that would have been $3,000 for her to put herself through the torture of sleeping with awful Jim Norton
for an hour.
That's the
only. No. Well, it's
for an hour. Let's not kid each other. For an hour.
But it's one load though usually, right?
Well, they call it cups in the business. They could have 1 or 2 cups. I don't know how they work it. An hour for me. I've never gotten off more than 1. For me, as soon as it's done, eat it.
So that's where he's doing the math. So it would have cost him $3,000.
The only thing that annoyed me, it wasn't the money issue. That's fine. It was the amount that she wanted. It's like, are you fucking crazy?
You were just in here. It's like, you know something? It's like we shared something professionally. It's like, how about a little discounted rate?
And
it's
if
like
you
the guy
tell me,
you know with the car dealer.
If you tell me 1,000 of 500 is discounted, I'll vomit on my own shoes. That's not a discount. You think I don't know how the business works? You quote high. You don't know how much money the guy has. They go, I'll do it for 500. But you could have. She could have. If she would have said 200 for just a little bit, not full, I would have said, yeah, all right. So it wasn't the amount that she wanted to charge you. That I really didn't care about. I don't take that.
It's like a businessman that's you've done business with him before, which is what she did here on our show, and then taking care of you, like I said, at the car dealership. The guy goes, hey, I could give you a little off on this.
Absolutely.
And she was so repulsed that she could not even bring it down to a normal
rate. And she
rate.
couldn't even think in business terms of the amount of plugs I would have given her. I would have been Pete Plug. All I would have talked about
Unfortunately, she was horrified by the one plug you would have given her. That the other ones didn't really matter anymore.
Oh,
and
my
as
God.
revolting as this is, it's almost good because I tell you, people think I'm exaggerating or I'm crazy. It is exactly the way things are.
I completely understand, and I feel for you, Jimmy.
Don't. It's just my
no,
life.
I do.
What am I, 36? This type of stuff has been going on since probably the age of 12.
Right now, I am Bob Kelly, and you are that little midget with the hands flailing in front of you.
Ooh, she likes me. Ooh.
Oh, my God.
Free for the intern. $1,000 discounted to $500.
That's what it's just a kick to the old fat appendix scar stomach.
Now I understand how you operate sometimes, and something like this could really throw Jimmy for a loop. Jimmy's an emotional guy sometimes. These things get to him.
Mm-hmm.
How did you then deal with this sort of rejection for the rest of your weekend?
Well, I handled it pretty well, considering that night I finally called one of my regulars. I did break down.
You did break down.
Broke down. I told you I'd be honest when I did, if I did.
So how many days did you last?
Maybe a week.
A week.
Oh, yeah, I think it was last Monday, right?
About a week.
Hey, you know what the good thing is, though? You did save yourself some cash.
I saved myself a lot of cash.
It's not like if you fall off the wagon and go to a whore, that you then have to pay the whores that you would have slept with. You know, that money is money in the bank.
And the girl I wound up hooking up with is a girl I've hooked up with many times. She's definitely in the top 3. She might be the best I've ever. So this one, it was fine.
Yeah.
It's not, if I could see her just like once in a while, I'd be totally cool with it. But it's my obsession. Because then the next night I'm at the Comedy Cellar, and who comes down but my friend Dennis Hoff, who owns the Bunny Ranch. He's a good buddy of mine.
That's a good buddy to have.
He's been inviting me out for a year. I haven't been able to go. We're going to do a contest with him. And he goes, hey, man, we hang out for a while. I'm going to drop him off at his hotel. And he goes, hey, man, I know this real cheap place. Like, let me treat you. Now, who can say no to a treat?
A treat?
What am I, insulting?
No.
So we go. I didn't like the vibe of this place, though. It was upstairs. It was like 3 guys that could have been Latin kings or Mexican mafia guys just sitting up there. But I wind up going into the room with some southern girl. Dennis pays, and she performs rather toothy oral treats on me. But I tipped her $50 to take the bag off. And she drooled into my ass crack like that little short-handed nothing playing harmonica. That's what it was like. That little midget. Woo! Those little arms. She should have been playing harmonica over my balls. That's how it would have been.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
Oh, man.
And the only part with this girl I didn't like was I went to kiss her shoulder, and it smelled like somebody's bad breath. Like, obviously, some dirtbag had been in there licking her shoulders. Yeah. Apparently, I'm not Ralph Romantic. I thought that was my original idea.
No.
That's unbelievable.
Some mess had been there before you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and I had rejection all weekend. I'll tell you more. I don't know when we're going to break. I have to urinate very badly, but I had more rejection.
I have to urinate.
Did you have
really
professional
bad too,
rejection also or something? You said that.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, we'll go.
I want to get to this thing first.
I thought he was upset at...
yeah, we'll
the Billy Crystal thing you went through.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
all. Yeah, see, so stuff like that. There's all kinds of devastation in his life this
But-
weekend. I feel bad for Jimmy.
We do want to talk about that, but I want to play the phone call from Jim's mom, everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Do we have to do this now? Can I pee?
I wish Kiss would come in to hold you
I
after
really
this
could use it
weekend.
right now. It's not even been a bad on the outside weekend. You look at it, you go, so what? Your life is good. My life is good. But it's just these things are confirmations of what I already know. Do you understand what I mean? It's almost like if you think you're the werewolf, and no, you're not a werewolf, you're a good person, and then you wake up with like blood under your fingernails and a little fur on your pillow. It's not devastating in itself, but you know you're a werewolf.
Just know you're a werewolf.
For me, it's the same thing, except I'm shit.
You start feeling good about yourself, where you are in life, your career, everything that's going on for yourself, and then something happens where you just, once again, you go, there, see?
Yep.
I knew it.
Jimmy Robinson had a point.
Oh, with his little cape.
Him and Helen were
saying,
absolutely right.
Hate that kid.
Hate him.
Feel so
him.
All right, we could do part 2 after the break.
Yeah, I got to whiz bad.
Let him whiz.
We have a phone call from Jim's mom.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I haven't laughed this hard, and I couldn't tell you.
No.
I listened to the first 10 seconds of Jim Norton's mom's phone call to Jim, a concerned parent. I had to stop the tape, and I had to laugh for about 10 straight minutes.
Nice, wonderful lady. A lot like my mother, the way she talks to her son about things. Very
loving.
Concerned, loving. And then, your son is Jimmy. Or your son is the guy that made a couple have sex in a church.
Yeah.
It's just those instances where your mom can just remain so sweet, trying to guide you, and you're just a piece of crap.
Well, as a parent, how do you acknowledge to yourself that you did your best and the thing that you sweated for your whole life still likes to lie on the floor with bags and have his chest shit on? How do you accept that as a rational, loving parent?
Don't. You put it in your head and you try to twist it into something else.
Yeah, that's got to be a real be a real downer.
Your mom left a message on your machine, and she's just casually talking about your whoring. Yeah. It's just amazing.
That a mother has to do that. That a mother has to do
and
that.
It's the same tone, like, I'm worried about you, you know.
Have you been studying for the SATs?
Are you eating enough? Are you getting enough sleep? Are you taking your vitamins? It's that same tone, but she's talking about whoring with her son. Oh. It's unbelievable. The only reason we're not playing it here is because, like Jim said, I have to take a leak like you won't believe.
Let's go together.
All right, we'll go together. Getting back to the subject at hand, this is the funny part. Ben comes running in the studio. Mm-hmm. After that last break, the first email he gets is from a guy named Ricky. It just says, "Hello, Ben. I attached my resume with the email. Thank you very much." And, of course, the subject line says internship.
Yeah. He wants to be an intern.
Well, everyone wants to be an intern on the Opie and Anthony show. Now that they know we get you laid.
Yeah, but,
with hot, young porn stars from Cleveland.
Yeah. There's plenty of interns around here that didn't go home with candy.
Right.
You know? Just because you're an intern doesn't make a difference. I mean, you have to... She was the one that was attracted to him.
She sure was.
Yeah.
Let's just say Noah's not the first intern that got some action because of this radio show.
Of course not.
That's all I'm saying.
But, $500. There's a whole room full of guys in there.
A whole room full of eager guys just waiting for their chance at the porn star.
Yeah.
$1,000.
$1,000.
And Norton, to bang the same porn star that the intern did for free would have cost the gym at a reduced rate $500 an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
So the whoring is back on.
Nah, I'm going to try to stop that.
All kidding aside, Norton is trying to give up whoring. Mm-hmm. Spends a lot of money on it.
Right.
So I want to buy an apartment just because, it's like I'm sick of paying rent. Sometimes you got to buy, it's like a mortgage. I got to get a mortgage. And I'm okay, but I don't want to keep wasting money.
Mm-hmm.
So you lasted about a week this time around. That's not bad. That's a start.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Because I know you're pretty much doing it every night, right?
Yeah. I was on Craigslist last night. I didn't sleep. I slept till 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon, so I did what I normally do on Sunday nights, which is just stay up. And I'm online, and I'm actually writing on my stupid blog finally, and I just, I'm like, I can't go to bed, so.
All right, so it didn't work out with Candy,
no.
Obviously. So then you had to get one anyway, and she was pretty awful.
Two, yeah. No, she was great. The one I got was great.
Oh, you got two of them.
The one, my regular was fantastic. The one Dennis bought me, she was nice, but again, she gave like a nice drool hummer. A little toothy for my taste, but she couldn't even fake that she was enjoying it. She's so depressed to be there from the south.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I really was bummed out with her bad breath on her shoulder from some awful drunk who was licking her shoulder, probably whispering, "Mommy," in her ear.
Oh, God.
Although, let me be honest, if I knew this girl was going to run right back to Noah's place, I would have spent the $500. I absolutely would have put a batch in her hair.
Oh. Just as a fine how do you do?
Oh, I would have sent her back with, like, Statue of Liberty hair.
Is there an awkwardness between you and the intern now?
Not at all.
Not at all?
No, between guys like that, never.
Okay.
Absolutely not.
So, yeah, the whoring thing.
I thought he was gay, actually.
Yeah, we all
thought he was gay. I'm glad to know he's not.
Oh, wow, there was that whole
we forgot
thing
to bring
going
that
around.
up when Candy goes, wow, that Noah's a cute intern. We're all kind of, no offense, Noah, but we're all kind of laughing like,
yeah.
Oh, boy.
But that's the whole guy response to a good-looking guy being around. You know?
Yeah,
they go, you must be gay.
Yeah, we kind of, not that it matters, we kind of thought maybe you were.
Really? No problems here, guys.
There were some rumors.
Break out Rent Boys. Let's hold chapters. Throw them at me.
He's feeling very confident today.
Cocky, if you will.
All right, well, we learned a little something about you.
Thanks.
Not that it matters, but we were thinking maybe out of all the interns that you might have been the one. I'm sure one of them was.
You're sure one of them is?
They're all looking at each other.
No man shaking their heads.
I always hope the best looking one is gay. That's the one you root for. I don't care how much pussy Nathaniel tries to get.
Take it out of the mix.
That 6'8" young Frankenstein looking psychopath. No one cares about him.
Jeez.
Just lumbering in there with like a checkered shirt.
Actually, it's down to Nathaniel and Derek because we know Danny's not either. I'm just saying. We just know.
All right. Well, I want to see Nathaniel and Derek take out their mules and do a little man-to-man docking.
And see who enjoys it that much more?
Yeah, just see who gets a rod first.
That one would be guilty as charged.
If we didn't have the new rule on the show where we can't get the interns laid, we would figure something out.
But
Who are we
new
kidding?
rule.
We're not listening to the gang in Washington.
New rule.
All right, so, the whoring has become a subject on this show with Norton because he really wants to stop. And I guess your mom and dad listen to the program every day?
I knew that would be a mistake, too. I knew it.
Why? They listened to the show when it was for free, didn't they?
Yeah, I know. I just knew it, though. Like, I knew.
Yeah.
You can't let your parents listen. You know how much sex I've lost from regular girls? Because when I talk about it on the air and when I write on the computer, I mean, it's just there's no girl wants to date me after hearing this. How can they?
Oh. Well, your mom's very concerned, and she left a little message on your machine.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'll be able to play it all the way through.
It's just a sweet mother concerned about her son.
All right, here's the tape.
Hi, sweetheart. It's Mom. How are you? Jimmy, I know this is a little awkward, but everyone's fine here. But we heard the radio show. We love it, by the way. And you were talking about giving up, the ladies of the evening.
Ladies of the evening. This is where I stopped the tape earlier. I'm going to lose it again. Because it's your mom. She doesn't want to say whores or hookers or ladies of the evening.
Ladies of the evening.
Like she read that in one of her novels, One of those romantic novels where they make everything all nice.
Yeah. Oh.
I know you're trying to give up partaking in the world's oldest profession.
Is there any guilt on your part about what your parents have to think?
Well, I feel bad that I'm so honest, but no, I have no guilt. I love
Yeah.
my parents. I get along great with my parents. No, I don't.
I've
have
hung out
guilt.
with Jimmy's parents. They are the nicest,
They're the nicest
sweetest people you'll ever
I
meet.
know, but the fact that they even have to make phone calls like this.
Yeah, I do feel a little bad. Not only that, but my mom has to look at her like her librarian friends.
Right.
My mom's a librarian. She just retired. She's a librarian. She's got to
A
look at her
librarian.
friends, make eye contact. Oh, your son, toilet chest.
I gotta start this over again.
Yeah,
Hi, sweetheart. It's Mom. How are you? Jimmy, I know this is a little awkward, but everyone's fine here. But we heard the radio show. We love it, by the way. And you were talking about giving up, ladies of the evening, which is a wonderful thing. But you know what? Dr. Phil always says replace something with something.
Dr. Phil?
How does Dr. Phil get into this?
I don't know. I don't know.
Because she's a mom. She watches Dr. Phil. She picks up some tidbits of psychiatry and decides she's going to help her boy.
I have to know what Dr. Phil says about weak-chinned man with fat tits and prostitute habits. What does Dr. Phil say about that?
What would Dr. Phil say there? Mom?
She gets her advice from Dr. Phil, and she's going to pass it along to her little son.
Little Jimmy.
Get off those ladies of the night. It's a good thing. Keeping it positive.
Jimmy Robinson and Helen say that if you want to replace something with... God, am I an ass?
You want to replace Monster Rain.
Which is a wonderful thing. But you know what? Dr. Phil always says replace something with something. So I was thinking, you have that nice gym downstairs. And, just for like 20 minutes to half an hour and you would feel better. Use that. And also there's gyms in New York you could go.
Oh, she's trying to kill two birds with one stone here, isn't she?
Yep.
Oh.
There's gyms in New York. The nice gym you have downstairs.
You have a nice gym downstairs.
Instead of banging a hooker for 20 minutes, why don't you jump on the treadmill?
Anything could have been downstairs. Zarqawi's beheading equipment. You could go down there, just lop off the head of an imperialist.
Just, replace it with something.
Yes.
Oh, man. I'm going to be laughing in my sleep
Dr.
tonight.
Phil.
Could go, you could exercise, and you would feel a whole lot better. You'd lose a little weight, you'd tone up, and you relieve, tension and stuff, and you'd be meeting other people. I don't know, honey. I just thought it might be a good thing. I'm sorry, I'm interfering, I know. I'm thinking of you. Nobody.
You could work out, tone up. I I wouldn't have to be embarrassed to be seen with you.
Yeah, maybe you could not look like Philip Seymour Hoffman in Boogie Nights when you wear a half shirt. She's telling me to tone up. Let's translate that. Maybe if you got in the gym, Noah wouldn't have gotten a fucker for free, fat tits. That's what she's saying. Maybe if you had a little stick-to-itiveness, you wouldn't have to cough up 1,000 or 500.
Get off the hooker, get on a Bowflex, Mom.
And she said you can get rid of some energy, which I know what she's saying. Like
Yeah.
that energy I have that goes into bad things could be
Yes.
used for working out.
Lifting a barbell.
Tone up a little bit.
Lift dumbbells, don't fuck them. That's what Mom trying to say.
Pick up weights. Don't lose it because you have AIDS.
I'm drooling. Oh my god. Holy S. Oh my god.
Try the clean and snatch, not the dirty snatch.
Do some rowing, not hoeing. Yeah. God, if I knew more gym equipment, I could make this a bit longer.
See?
What a lazy
You gotta
fat
get
nothing.
in the gym.
Yeah, put a barbell.
This bit doesn't need to be longer. It is what it is.
Be meeting other people. I don't know, honey. I just thought it might be a good thing. I'm sorry. I'm interfering. I know. I'm thinking of you. Nobody knows I'm calling. So, don't get offended or think I'm strange, but I am a mother and I worry about you. You're doing so well. Everything's falling into place. This might be just one of the, the health thing. It would help you, sweetheart. Well, anyway, that's it. I'm not going to go on and on. I know it's not my business. But anyway, I love you and I feel I can interfere because I'm your mother. I'm taking special license. But anyway, we're looking forward to seeing you at Christmas. I really hope you can make it. And anyway, don't be mad at me, okay, sweetie? I love you. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Everything's falling into place except for, your penis and that candy girl. But everything else is falling into place. Your tits are falling onto your stomach. Your ass is falling onto your thighs.
Don't worry about candies. After all, she is a whore.
So what that Noah's got a better smile and better abs? You can always go to the gym and tone up. I wonder what Dr. Phil says about me eating a bullet.
No! Oh, Jimmy.
I have such nice, normal parents.
They're unbelievable.
They're just
they
nice,
really are unbelievable.
normal people.
They just want to spend time with Jimmy, and Jimmy blows them off.
I don't blow them off. I just, I lived at home till I was 30. I feel bad. I'm a bad son.
Hi, Jimmy. Yeah, I love you. Hi, it's R. Bud Dwyer. Why don't you just take that with you? That's what I did. I felt a little bad because I couldn't get the whore. One in the mouth. Works fine. Hi, Jimmy. Kurt Cobain. That'll take care of everything.
Oh, that is really awful.
They're very uncomfortable.
I'm just devoid of worth.
It's nice, though, your mommy calls you like that.
Yeah.
To talk about whoring.
My
Making you
parents
feel
always leave
better.
me nice messages, How
Yeah.
are you? It was just when she said ladies of the evening and then Dr. Phil and tone up.
Tone up.
You could tone up.
Yeah, read between the lines.
She's almost saying, like, look, I understand why you have to go to whores. Do a sit-up. She's basically taking the side of women in general.
Yeah.
Saying you might want to go to the gym and tone up.
That, you read between the lines. She's being nice because it's your mom and she loves you.
Yes.
But really what is being said there is, look, you disgusting pervert. Why don't you go to the gym? Get your mind off the whores for a second and pick up something besides a sandwich. That's what Mom is saying, but she says it in that nice mom way.
In a mom
Dr.
way.
Phil, do we get rid of something, replace something, which is, what I want to do.
Jimmy, I've been listening to Dr. Phil, and he says when you get rid of something to get something. So could you not be my son anymore and Noah will be? Is that at all possible? I would like to get rid of you and have a nice, attractive son that can get the whore for free.
Noah coughs and he works out his ab muscles.
It really
you
is
know?
depressing.
It's just coughing into a six-pack.
Probably stretches. He has that little V going down. You know the little V that goes under the abs, over the pubis?
So that way all the whores for free can say, hey, where is it?
Yeah,
just follow the V.
Oh, Noah, I should be paying you. Tee-hee-hee. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, wait a minute. It's that Jimmy Norton on the phone.
$2,000, fatso.
Yeah, no, he's gone. He shan't be calling back.
Why shouldn't I charge him? He has a string of Peloponnese. God, am I worthless. Oh, Candy.
Hi, sweetheart. It's Mom. How are you? Jimmy, I know this is a little awkward, but everyone's fine here. But we heard the radio show. We love it, by the way. And you were talking about giving up, ladies of the evening, which is a wonderful thing. But you know what? Dr. Phil always says replace something with something. So I was thinking, you have that nice gym downstairs. And, just for like 20 minutes to half an hour and you would feel better. Yeah. Use that. And also there's gyms in New York you could go. You could exercise and you would feel a whole lot better. You'd lose a little weight, you'd tone up, and you relieve, tension and stuff, and you'd be meeting other people. I don't know, honey. I just thought it might be a good thing. I'm sorry. I'm interfering, I know. I'm thinking of you. Nobody knows I'm calling. So don't get offended or think I'm strange, but I am a mother, and I worry about you. You're doing so well. Everything's falling into place. This might be just one of the, the health thing. It would help you, sweetheart. Well, anyway, that's it. I'm not going to go on and on. I know it's not my business. But anyway, I love you, and I feel I can interfere because I'm your mother. I'm taking a special license. But anyway, we're looking forward to seeing you at Christmas, and I really hope you can make it. And anyway, don't be mad at me, okay, sweetie? I love you. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
I can't get enough of that clip.
I love that
That
one.
phone call from little Jimmy Norton's mom.
Isn't that great?
If you tuned in, turned on your radios, I should say, overnight, you just missed one of the best shows yesterday. Sucks to be you. You'll have to wait for the replay, I guess. Welcome to the Opie and Anthony Show. It's the O&A virus spreading across America. This is the show that everyone wants to intern for.
Oh, I know. Ben was giving me the stats, and it's amazing.
Yeah, I guess the intern applications went through the roof after yesterday's show. I don't blame anyone after what happened yesterday. Basically, our intern Danny, it turns out, banged the porn star from... No. No, I'm sorry.
I was just going to say, oh, my God, are you kidding?
I'm sorry, Noah. No, Danny did something else, and that's why everyone wants to intern for this show. Allegedly. Anyway, yeah, Noah banged the porn star from Cherry Darts last Friday. We did that, and Noah takes the porn star home. Mm-hmm. He's just an intern living in a crappy apartment in Hoboken, and he gets to bang a porn star all weekend.
All weekend long.
And then little Jimmy Norton wanted to do the same exact thing, but it was going to cost him $1,000. I laughed all night. I'm sorry. I actually lost sleep over this whole thing yesterday.
It really was pressing on my mind also, Jimmy. I just couldn't get it out of my head. I felt very bad.
There were a couple times I just woke up in the middle of the night and just started giggling to myself. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Like, I could not believe what happened to you yesterday.
Watching TV, you just,
$1,000. Free for you, but not for you.
Free.
And then Spooge Demon from somethingawful.com.
Ooh.
Remember that website from Justin? Part of the Cherry Darts thing? He has a whole Scott Peterson mom thing here.
He does.
Yeah, hi, Scott, it's Mom. Glad to hear you're giving up killing wives and unborn children. But Dr. Phil says...
That's good.
Yeah, Dr. Phil says when you get rid of your wife, you have to get rid of your little unborn son, Connor, too. I worry about you with the cinder blocks and the rowboats and... Dr. Phil says when a carcass washes up on shore, that you're fucked. I miss you, Scott. Daddy loves you. We watched your movie, Pearl Harbor and Jiggly. Come on, we love it. You don't think you look like Ben Affleck?
I guess. Okay.
Mommy thinks you look like Ben Affleck.
Should never go for 3.
That's still good. What we should do for Brian is play Norton's mom's phone call.
I would love that.
Get Brian Regan's take on this, because Brian is probably the polar opposite of our fine Jim Norton here.
Married, children,
Jim is
responsible,
great,
adult.
No, I don't mean... well, yeah, he is great, but his personal life is a little different than yours, Brian.
Personal life.
Oh, yeah. Norton talks about hookers a lot on this show.
Yeah.
The ladies of the evening, if you will. And
His love of them and hate of them at the same time.
Like a simultaneous.
Yeah.
He spends a lot of money on this hobby.
Right.
And, well, I guess it was about 2 weeks ago now. Jim came in here and told us all that he wants to swear off hookers, Brian.
All right.
He wants to turn over a new leaf. He wants to try to find a lady, maybe have a couple kids like yourself, maybe move out to, Vegas and start a nice little home life for himself.
Good luck with that quest.
Thanks. He lasted 4 days, by the way, if
Oh.
you're keeping track at all.
It's already over with, huh? Okay.
I'm starting again. I'm on like 2 days now.
Yeah, he's starting again. He's up to 2 days, so it's good, right?
I want to buy a place. I'm just dumping my money into prostitutes, and it's sickening.
So, Brian, Jim's mom called Jim and left a message. And, of course, now Jim doing radio full-time with us decided this would be great for the radio. And he brought in the phone call from his mom. Would you like to hear it?
Sure. I'd love to.
Not quite a call you would get from your mom.
Yeah, I don't think you've ever gotten a call like this from your mom, Brian.
Well, let me see.
All right, let's take a listen here.
Hi, sweetheart. It's Mom. How are you? Jimmy, I know this is a little awkward, but everyone's fine here. But we heard the radio show. We love it, by the way. And you were talking about giving up, the ladies of the evening, which is a wonderful thing. But you know what? Dr. Phil always says replace something with something. So I was thinking, you have that nice gym downstairs. And, just for like 20 minutes to half an hour, and you would feel better. Use that. And also there's gyms in New York you could go. You could exercise, and you would feel a whole lot better. You'd lose a little weight, you'd tone up, and you relieve, tension and stuff, and you'd be meeting other people. I don't know, honey. I just thought it might be a good thing. I'm sorry. I'm interfering, I know. I'm thinking of you. Nobody knows I'm calling. So don't get offended or think I'm strange, but I am a mother, and I worry about you. You're doing so well. Everything's falling into place. This might be just one of the, the health thing. It would help you, sweetheart. Well, anyway, that's it. I'm not going to go on and on. I know it's not my business. But anyway, I love you, and I feel I can interfere because I'm your mother. I'm taking special license. But anyway, we're looking forward to seeing you at Christmas. I really hope you can make it. And anyway, don't be mad at me, okay, sweetie? I love you. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Man.
There you go, Brian.
That was actually very nice.
Wasn't that a
you could
sweet
feel the love coming through.
Yeah.
She loves you very much.
Yeah, we get along
That's what
great.
I got out of that.
Ladies of the evening.
Ladies of the
Love that.
evening, Dr. Phil,
And she's telling me when she's like, you better, you could tone up a little. She's like, look, I've seen you. I understand why you have to pay, stupid, but for financial reasons, do a crunch.
She figures she's giving advice anyway. She might as well hit a few different topics. At the same,
I'm not saying you're wrong to get hoarse, but
Yeah, you know what else I just picked up this time around? Was the fact that, it's not only getting rid of the whores, the ladies of the evening, and working out and relieving the tension, but meeting new people.
At the gym, yeah. Maybe.
I just picked up on that one. Maybe she wants you to meet some new
Your future
people.
girlfriend could be on a Stairmaster right now.
Yeah, that's what she's saying. You could go meet some people and release some tension. And
You're going to meet down at the gym,
Stop being a filthy embarrassment to the entry family.
I just can't picture you in the gym like, hi, my name's Jimmy. You are?
How is Christmas going to be after this phone call?
There'll be a lot of avoided eye contact.
So you just keep looking at the plate of food. Man, this is good. You just keep cutting.
More ham.
Man, oh man, I can't even pick my head up from this.
Hungry enough to eat a whore.
So Brian, I don't think you've ever had a phone call like that from Mom, huh?
No, I haven't, but
But God bless.
It's nice though. You could feel like she cares a lot about Jimmy.
But you know what? They could have gone the other direction where she was like all angry and upset. I mean, it was like it was cool that
Or she could have encouraged me to get more. Like, look, don't listen to them. If you got to pay to get it sucked, who cares? Who's looking?
You need any extra money, I'll chip in for you.
What do you think your father does when I'm tired?
They're all natural and normal. There's no need to feel awkward about it.
Right.
They're listening. Hey, do we have an update from Noah? Are you still banging Candy, the porn star?
Oh,
she's probably back in Cleveland.
I'm hearing that there may be an update, and this is kind of a soap opera, the Opie and Anthony show. I guess if you're just tuning in the program, well, God, we're seeing the numbers. A lot of people tuning in every day, Anthony.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe a lot of people don't know that. Wow. Are these the latest pictures from Candy?
Yeah, she's got some new sites up at ladirectmodels.com.
Wow.
I'm giving her a plug.
You are giving her a plug, aren't you?
I'm allowed.
Not the first time.
You banged this.
Yeah.
For free. Very nice.
Thanks, Jimmy.
This is the same girl that was in the studio?
Take a look.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take a little look-see.
See, I don't think she photographs as well as she looks in person.
Totally nude.
Totally nude.
Wow. Yeah, that's...
How old is
Oh, hello, there's a fine how do you do.
Well, we saw that how do you do during Cherry Darts.
Right from the
How old
back.
is she again? 20?
Yeah.
Yeah, 20. Candy is a porn star. She's new to the business, only been doing it a short period of time, and she's from Cleveland, and she came and did some stuff for the radio show.
That's lovely. Look what you would have had to pay for,
And
Jimmy.
Nope, I ain't looking.
Oh, he's not looking.
And Jimmy took a liking to her.
Mm-hmm.
She's a very lovely girl. We don't really dig the porn stars usually.
Yeah.
But this one is fresh off the boat.
We like them when they're brand new porn stars.
And she looks pretty good. She looks really good, actually. And Jim was, I think it's safe to say you were hoping you could spend some time with her. You went for the freebie.
No, never went for the freeway. No.
Well, we had her grabbing your junk on the air.
But I even told you that was like, I'm like, no, I'm like, I'm not deluded as to what that
But
is.
she grabbed your mule, and she turned kind of red. She was really into it.
I think you were hoping that perhaps after the show you could say, hey, you want to grab a cup of coffee or something.
No, I kind of knew. No, I'll tell you why. Because when she first came in, the story got brought up about how I like to spend a lot of money. She's like, what about me? And I knew immediately that was the
that it was just about the
No,
cash.
I was never deluded about that. That's fine.
All right.
I just didn't like the price she quoted me.
Yeah, that was
the only thing that
steep.
annoyed me.
Well,
the only thing that annoyed me.
Yeah, Jim would have to spend $1,000 to sleep with Candy, the porn star.
Cool G.
Near the end of the show, Candy decided that Noah, our intern here, was really cute. She had a thing for Noah, the intern.
Yes.
No offense, Noah, but that's your
okay.
title, the intern.
Yeah.
He's a huge comic that was on Jay Leno.
Oh, yeah.
Tonight Show.
He was on the Tonight Show. And you're an intern, technically, okay? And Jim thought, he could spend some time with Candy and spend some money on Candy, and it was going to cost you $1,000. And then she said she cut you a price of $500, right?
Which I thought was very reasonable.
And as you're trying to negotiate this, Noah, the intern's banging her for free.
Yeah, that just shows you. But it does go to prove being funny is worthless on every level. It really is. I'm telling you, it is of no value.
You get girls that want to be your friend.
Exactly.
That's what you get by being funny.
A bunch of fatzos that like me.
Yeah.
Make me laugh. Ugh.
Fag hags that kind of also like funny guys.
Oh.
That's pretty much it.
So Noah brought Candy back to Hoboken and banged her all weekend long.
Although, however, had I known that, I actually would have spent the $500 if I knew she was going right back after, just for a Hummer, and I would have left some on her. Just as
Leave a little.
Yeah.
Leave a little Jimmy on her for the trip back.
We can dream. Maybe someday.
Perhaps, and this isn't out of the question, perhaps she was doing this to get free kind of room while she worked in New York because she was going to jobs when she was staying with you.
Yeah, that was the best part about it. In between banging Noah, she was going on,
Going,
on real
the cell
jobs.
phone rings. She goes, oh, I got to go. She's gone for an hour, a couple hours. She comes back. She was taking care of another guy. And then she comes back to Noah's house.
How many times did you bang her in the weekend?
Yeah, like 6. But she had to cross the river every time, and she came back like 2 or 3 times, so the theory doesn't really hold up there. Yeah.
No?
No, she had a hotel room and everything, so it's kind of a hassle to
She
cross
did
the
have a
river.
hotel
Yeah.
room?
Yeah, she told us she had a hotel
That's
room.
what I was just.
No,
I
she
wanted
liked
a
him.
little.
She
just
really
liked
him.
I wanted
Noah.
it cleared out. Oh, I know. Why?
What's so hard
Why
to
wouldn't
believe?
she? I absolutely.
What's
you
so
look
hard
like
to
you walked
believe?
off the
I'll
shot.
tell you what's
Guy looked
so
like
hard-
You walked off the set of Smallville.
But she's a porn star.
Yeah.
I have this.
But she's a young porn star, not quite jaded.
I just don't think porn stars in general like people. in that way.
I don't think she's been
Like, she knows how to
abused enough.
separate the sex. Like, she was really into the sex with Noah, and then she was doing the sex on the side to make
Yeah.
some extra cash. And that was a little bizarre to
Not
me.
jaded enough yet.
Right.
That's
So,
what it is.
are you guys keeping in touch still?
Yeah, we keep in touch. She sends me little text messages that are just nasty.
Oh.
Pretty much amount to phone sex.
Really?
Very nice. Oh, yeah. My
Text
jacket.
sex.
Top. Yeah,
Great.
this pocket.
What does she say on the phone?
You know, I'm not nervous about it. I'll show it to you. They're nasty. They're just brutal.
Do you like it, though?
Yeah. I got a little cold, though, over the week. That's why I was out on Wednesday.
Oh, that's the...
Oh, boy.
Uh-oh.
If that's the only thing, no, if that's the only thing I walk away from last weekend, I think I win.
That little thing where you stand over the toilet, your dick sneezes green stuff.
That's next. It always starts with a little cold.
Oh, little
just a
cold.
little
Scratchy
sniffle.
My throat's a little scratchy.
Tell me you weren't thinking, like,
I must be coming down with something.
Yeah. You
What's
know.
the incubation
Right.
period?
No,
there?
you stand in front of the mirror for a couple hours examining every little bump. And you're like,
See?
that's not what I think it is it?
It starts with a little cold, and then you're wondering, wow,
we're
what was
good.
this girl
Oh,
about
Jesus.
after all?
She's getting tested this week
And she's going to
do some work.
give you the news?
All right.
Are you
No,
a
that's
little
not my phone,
nervous?
No.
Are you a little nervous about this, Noah?
Uh,
I mean, her test is coming in, and
Wait.
I was.
No, it's not age. There's no age. It wouldn't be that fast. It doesn't work that fast.
Wait, no. It
Can you
takes,
tell? Does it take like a while to show
takes
up?
about 10 years.
Well, no, I mean like to show up in a test if you do a blood, the HIV thing, not the.
Look at he's asking questions.
Oh.
I
Dude,
don't know.
what stupid thing did you do, assuming it was
Nothing.
okay?
We're
Oral
fine.
sex?
Yeah, well, some of that.
you had some oral, right?
Yeah.
And without a condom, without a dental
How do you do a
dental
condom with
dam.
oral?
Dental dam.
Those are romantic.
Oh, that's horrible.
Who the
Put in
hell
your
has
dental
Who
dam?
the hell has ever used one of those?
No one.
Here.
Get in there and mix it up.
Right. It's just a
We can
little
have some
spit
fun with
and
this.
fluid.
All right, we're looking at Noah's phone for the text messages from
yeah,
Candy, the
I'm
porn
gonna
star
give
from Cleveland.
you-
Oh, he's laughing. Good one.
Yeah, starting from this one, 15 to all these that are locked.
All the 15 and
I'm saving them. I'm awful.
Yeah.
No, you should save him. Are you kidding me?
Very romantic.
I know.
go to thanks now. What do you do? Hit OK?
Yeah, that's one and up.
Thanks now. The rest of my day will be filled with thoughts of you, wet and soapy.
No, that's never mind.
Water running down your body, dripping onto so many places I'd like to be touching.
Wait.
Damn you.
What, did you shower in front of her or something?
I think it came up in conversation.
All right, how do I go to the... So, do I
Just
go
get that back out
O'Reilly?
and go to the next.
go to 14?
Bill O'Reilly like to attack you with a loofah,
A
Noah.
loofah in the shower.
I want to read all these because it'll drive Norton nuts.
No, it won't.
Yes, it will, a little bit. Who are you kidding? Your dick filling my mouth. I start slowly, then wrap my lips a bit tighter, sucking harder, allowing you to slide into my mouth deep and quickly over and over again.
Are you reading something or just talking to Noah?
Yeah. He's still searching the text.
Yeah. Oh, you want me to read? Okay. You tense slightly and arch your back, grabbing my wet hair, forcing...
Bill O'Reilly.
Forcing yourself deeper down my throat. You moan loudly that you want to come in my mouth.
Ooh, that's nice.
All right.
That's nice.
And it continues. You're a bit weak, shaky, even, but I don't stop. I suck vigorously. You scream, lightly letting yourself explode in my mouth. I swallow, sucking greedily, wanting more.
Opie?
Please isolate some of this. Please.
It is the... Just want to remind you, we are in the free play week.
Yeah, but they said just no live sex acts. I want you inside of me, thrusting deep, making me so moist you slid in with such ease, my warm, wet.
This wasn't such a good idea.
With graphic depictions.
Oh, really?
I would think.
Constricting you to stay inside, taunting you to F me harder. I think we found our cliffhanger. If you want to hear the rest of Noah the Intern's text messages, make sure you sign up for the channel and continue listening on Monday.
When it culminates in some
There's another
sticky mess.
There's another 10. I love the way you make me scream. We could say that, right? That can mean anything.
All caps.
Anything? Are there any messages about balloon knot action?
All right, wait. Something's going on here because now she just writes, "Not too shabby. You're getting better at this." So you're writing back to her.
I gave it a shot. I'm awful at that sort of thing.
Oh, you tried talking dirty over the text.
And she's being polite here. She's.
I think I erased it. I'm not.
She says, "Not too shabby. You're getting better at this."
Oh, what did you come on? What did you say?
It was a worthless shot. I think it was something about oral sex. I gave it a try.
You spill my coffee and I pour hot coffee on your tits. No?
I've never been good at that whole thing.
Come on, what did you say?
Cyber thing. It's something about like a leaky member in places that shouldn't belong.
That's good.
Cleaning it up for you people.
No, what'd you say? Say it. It's cool.
I'll search for it. It's probably in my outbox.
I'm actually quite worked up now, a bit wet to say the least, and no panties is making public masturbation possible. All right. My fingers are inside my... All right. Well, hey.
Let him find the alcohol. He's still got it on the
I want to see what he was writing.
I'm really going to nail myself.
His volley back.
Because this is awful.
How'd you like it in your shitter? Your turn.
Yeah.
All right. You ready for this, you sons of bitches? I would kneel over you as you lay on your back, running my dick over your lips and down your breasts, dripping all over your swollen pussy.
Dripping?
Dripping? That means you're like a little boy.
A little bit of
gonorrhea.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
She liked it. Okay.
I make a doctor's appointment for my drippy member.
Say it was good. I'm not a novelist.
I'll squeeze my cock over your face like a glue gun. And if you need me caulking in the tub, just squeeze it against the...
Well, the relationship continues.
I know I'm not...
Noah the intern and the porn star.
It
would make a great sitcom, I think.
The rubbing it over the lips part was good, like kneeling over the face is dominant.
that sort of thing.
But then trailing it down the breast, it's awkward because you're on your knees and you got to kind of scooch down on your knees.
Yeah, what is that?
Right.
You're on a dolly? Like, how do you do that?
Yeah, your phone sex isn't that accurate.
You're on your knees backwards going,
I'll put it in your mouth. And it's like a Kubrick shot, just coming down the long hallway.
Dollying back as the background gets blurry. Yeah, we're going to do a push-in.
That's right. I'll put it in your mouth and then have your toes in my asshole at the same time. And we'll roll down a hill, dirty girl.
Chris, what's going on?
I got a cliffhanger for you.
We need a cliffhanger so the people that are on the fence, not sure if they're going to continue with the show, they need something to send them over the edge, and they'll continue listening on Monday. Yes.
Yeah, send Noah to an AIDS test today and give the results on Monday.
Oh, Noah's AIDS test. Well, now, the chick is getting an AIDS test.
Yeah, that's my test, too.
Yeah, that would pretty much be his test.
All right. Can we get those results?
I'll tell you. I don't care.
I'm sure she's going to let you know.
Well, you'll know on the next text message if she starts to say, like, I can't wait to suck your cock in the hospital. I'm sure she's fine, dude.
Yeah,
it's not a cliffhanger. She doesn't have AIDS.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to come visit you again before you lose too much weight.
The cliffhanger here is if I'm ever going to get laid by a real girl again. This is every guy's fantasy, but it surprisingly doesn't play well with the ladies.
Who cares? Because they're intimidated. They know they can't do what a porn girl does. Regular girl can't.
No, I live with two girls. They're my roommates. So why is he...
Of course. What do you expect?
Wait a minute. You brought the porn star back to the...
Oh, wow. Wait a minute. I want to hear what Jack Tripper has to say here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You live with two girls. And how old are they?
They're my age. Nothing sexual. Really
Are they
about them.
attractive?
I grew up with them.
But what were they saying when they saw the porn star walking around?
Oh, they did. Oh, well, they heard it. They heard the event and the action. I introduced her to some of my friends. My one friend was sick, and we just ruined her whole day. She was trying to nap. Never happened.
All of your friends are girls, by the way.
No.
I'm saying, like, that's all I'm hearing.
No,
so you guys are just banging and not being quiet at all?
Yeah, I got calls from my downstairs neighbors that were like, who are those guys?
You know what? I guess if you're going to bring a porn star home, I think you want the whole neighborhood to know.
Do the whole show, right?
She's a screamer.
They're going to look at you. They're going to look at you a lot differently when you're doing your laundry in the neighborhood or picking up your Chinese food. Yeah,
with respect
from you guys, not from the ladies. They don't like it.
Because again, that's everything that they're not.
A little threatened.
Women try to be sexy, but, porn star is sexy. Women in general try to do that, and to be measured against that, they can't hold up.
Text message. As you take out the garbage bag and put it in the trash. That's like their sexy line. As you wash the car and go shopping.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll wear a little house coat and flip-flops for you. Yuck.
Yeah. Groovy. This is your setup.
Yeah. I would go for Joyce DeWitt.
Really?
I got nothing. Nothing.
great.
He's cute.
Come and dance on our
Come and fall on our floor. Grab your chest and shock the crowd.
Oh my God.
Two's company too.
Sorry, that's what you're allowed. I was going for the aorta joke.
Oh. Cancel our series too.
Yeah, another episode where they get all confused about what the other one's saying.
Yeah. Chrissy said she's positive. That'd be like the 2000 version. Three's Company.
I heard her say she's positive.
All right, Noah.
Thank
There's
you.
the update. He's still
Cliffhanger.
in touch with the porn star.
Put like a time-lapse camera on my dick. See what
Yeah,
goes
see
on
what
with that
rots
one.
on it.
Yeah, it's cute.
Yeah, good
I'm
luck
sure
to
it's
you.
fine.
Thanks, guys.
Sure he's fine.
Of course he is. I wouldn't even have
course.
worn a bag. That's the difference between me and him.
Yep, you wouldn't have.
No, I would have laughed at it.
Yeah, but he won't use you won't use a bowl from the kitchen here.
He's not
I know.
fucking the bowl.
Exactly.
Just eating out of it.
And I think they dumped out of our reading of Noah's text messages. I heard they replaced that on the replay.
Wow.
I'm not sure though. It's not a big deal if they did, because
Well, it was.
I guess
for
we
the
broke
free
the rules
people.
because we told them we wouldn't get too crazy.
Oh.
Then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, we're reading Noah's text messages from the porn star, and they were pretty graphic. So
You know what's great with our show, Opie? I realize we are still just as stupid as ever.
of course we are.
But, like, I tried, but it's just one of those day late and dollar short kind of things. Like, I recognized perhaps during the free play we shouldn't do this. So I said, Opie, hey, well, free play weekend. And he'd already, like, blurted out so much of it that it didn't matter. That's what we do. Mm-hmm. We find out just too late.
Always just too late.
And we get ourselves in trouble.
Did you guys get dumped out of on satellite radio? That's got to be a
I know,
first
that
in
has
history.
to be a first ever.
I'm not really sure. I got a bunch of emails, and if they dumped out, that's fine. I mean, because we did promise them that we wouldn't get too crazy. Eddie in Iowa. What's up, Eddie?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey.
Hey, Jimmy, I got to ask you, man, do you ever sleep at that porn star Candy after the little cherry thing there?
No, I did not.
Wow.
Don't lie to me, fucker.
Why would I lie to you? I tried to sleep with her.
Fucker.
Oh, dude, she's like filling you up, man. If you didn't fuck her, you're the biggest loser in the world,
Well,
man.
you're not without a valid point.
Dude, that would be lower.
No, it actually, dude, you gotta understand
Anthony.
something. I'm always right about this stuff. And just because she was rubbing my mule, I know that was about being on the air and about business. I could have banged her for. She wanted $1,000, and then she would have given me the Opie and Anthony on-air scumbag personality discount of $500, which I turned down.
I just waited till she went to bed and banged her underwear. It would have been the same, man. It would have been free.
All right, Eddie. Thank you. Your phone's kind of clipping a little
your
bit,
phone
so
stinks.
Thank God his phone was clipping because he was trying to talk over everything Jimmy said. Did
no,
you hear that?
We've talked about that. Everyone knows that you didn't get candy. Noah got candy, the intern. No. Let's say hi to Chuck in Ohio. What's up, Chuck?
Hey, good morning, gentlemen. How you doing today?
How about those Browns, baby?
Yeah, I hear you. Hey, Chuck. Anyway, I know that Noah got candy, but I want to know what else did Noah get. I want to find out what the results of Candy's test was.
Oh, yeah, we're getting the Candy AIDS test today?
Yeah, that was supposed to be one of the cliffhangers.
Yeah, I know. Noah's coming in right now. Let's see what's going on. Noah?
All right.
Uh-oh, you don't look happy.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. As far as I know, she's working, so I'm fine. She's working. I'm fine.
Oh, so if she's working,
She's
she
working.
must have passed the
She has
test.
to have, yeah.
How do you know she's working?
She's going on shoots, jobs and shoots. Shoots
She
and jobs.
tells you this stuff?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so, like, I'm just fine, I think.
Boy, that doesn't
like 10
sound
years,
like
so
a
we'll know
very
in 10
strong
years.
sign.
I'll call.
Yeah,
If you
Chuck.
guys are still working. I'll
You
call.
got to put your headphones on, bro, because Chuck's talking over you, and he's making a good point. He's saying that doesn't sound too encouraging there.
Yeah.
Why not?
That sounds like a worried find to me.
Yeah, I heard a little worry in your voice. Did she actually call you and say I passed my test?
No, we didn't talk about it in specifically like that. But I just
Why not?
inferred because it's not something you talk about with somebody you want to talk to about with normal things. Hey, how'd the old AIDS test go?
Holy ass, you're delusional.
No,
that's the first thing I would be asking. I'll go. Yeah, we'll get to the small talk in a second here. But did you pass the test?
Don't you think it would have come up in conversation? Oh, and by the way, you gave me this horrible disease that I'll die from
in 10 years.
All right, guys, appreciate it. Punch
All
him
right.
out.
How do you handle it, Jim?
I just don't tell anybody anything. Hey, look, I didn't put a gun to your head. I might as well have.
So she sort of told you without telling you?
Yeah, that's what I figured.
He's saying that he kind of like, she backdoored it by saying, I'm going on a shoot. And,
yeah, that should be enough to let
absolutely.
everybody
Since there's
involved
been
know.
no HIV ever in the porn industry 6 months ago. I mean, it's probably fun. You're not going to get
Probably.
a
Thanks, Jim. Appreciate
You're not going
it.
to get a girl. You're
Probably.
fine.
All right, we'll play this for Noah today.
Everyone has AIDS.
We've never sent cars for anybody.
That's not true. We sent that fabulous limo service by Anthony there that would never show up. Remember his limo service?
yeah, I thought that.
Like I said, we never sent the car for anybody.
I walked by Town Hall, my glorious night. Remember Town Hall back a couple years ago? It was a sold-out show. You guys supported
April
me.
19th?
April 18th.
They hacked.
And it was a fantastic, one of the best shows ever. And I'm waiting for, had my parents, I said...
This was the official limo company of the Opie and Anthony program back in the day.
That's how good we were with getting cars.
Yeah.
And my parents took a train in to see the show. So I'm like, I'm going to get them a limo back. Just
And
so
this
that they-
was when you were just starting to really take it to the next level. I mean, it was a huge sold-out show. It was a really big deal.
1,400 people. I can't get 2 spots at the Cellar on New Year's Eve this year. Only one, but I still at Town Hall.
You invited, the whole family, and they took a train in, and then what happened?
Well, at the end, I said I'm going to get them a limo back, and Anthony originally tells me, "Well, I can't comp you. That's only for Opie and Anthony." And I'm like, "All right, you know." I told you guys this back then, and you're like, "You know what? We'll just shred him on the radio."
Yeah.
And somebody called him. He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry about that." He's like, "Yeah, we'll get you a car." I'm like, "I'll tip the guy." He's like, "You just tip him." I'm like, I know social etiquette.
Yeah.
We stood outside for an hour waiting for the car.
His big night, and after the show, he's waiting for the limo with his parents. Probably even bragging, "Hey, Mom and Dad, special night. I got you something a little special.
Oh, man.
Your limo should be pulling up any moment now." Hour later, everyone is gone. I'm still hanging with Norton, and he's just livid, and his parents are just kind of wondering what the hell
All
is going
embarrassed
on.
for their son.
Yeah.
Yeah, tried to be Mr. Big Hollywood, and it's still little fat tits, isn't it? It's still suburban fat tits.
Jimmy, maybe if one limo doesn't show up, you could get us another one. You know, replace it with a limo that actually shows up. Dr. Phil's limo shows up, I bet.
John from Texas, what's up?
Oh, boy, that one is short.
I'm Jim Norton to get the fuck off the air.
Why?
It's the Opie and Anthony show, not the Opie, Anthony, and Jim show.
Uh-oh, is this the wacky caller again?
Jesus Christ. Baba Booey, Baba Booey, Baba Booey.
Oh, Bob
Wait,
Booey.
Hold on. Go ahead. Sorry, go ahead. You have more airtime if you'd like.
Go ahead.
Yeah, fuck you, Norton.
Wow, that's good.
Get off the air.
That's the best you have.
Wow.
We're giving you
Hope you're a loving freak.
Wow. Don't be so biting. Go ahead. Your turn.
Probably got hepatitis and everything else.
Oh my God.
Baba Booey, Baba Booey.
Oh, no. Wow, welcome to 1989. Where'd he go? Did he hang up?
Yeah, he hung up.
Oh,
that
but
was
he
a
was doing
shame.
so good.
I've got Allison.
Yeah, you sure
Allison.
do.
She's the best friend I could ever have.
Papa Booey.
He said the name of another radio show.
Oh, my God. Go pick up
no.
that...
Maybe we should take a break?
Well, hopefully that guy won't call
Why
back
is
and ask
everyone
if we
coming
have
in here?
Prince Albert in a can. Yuck.
What?
Oh, this is going to be fun. This is going to be like the old. This is going to be. We're all looking
Oh,
forward
cool.
to
Let's
this.
go
now.
out and get a picture with the girls real quick before we
Oh, look,
They could be very nice. I'm not drawing any conclusions until I
Absolutely not.
have them in here and we speak with the lovely ladies.
As we go to a quick break here, we got Jim Norton's mom's phone call. How's the whoring, by the way?
Oh, yeah. How you doing?
I've been better. I've made a couple of little slips or face first little falls, but I'm doing but I've been doing much better actually with that.
Really?
Yeah. I want to buy a place, man. I'm being careful with my money. I can't be so foolhardy, as they say.
Foolhardy with your cat.
Foolhardy.
Okay.
Penny wise, dollar foolish.
Right. Penny saved is a but.
boy.
Don't even try now.
Good. I'm glad you can't find that awful clip.
Pennywise, boom.
As we hit the break, it's Jim Norton's mom leaving a message on his machine about him and ladies of the evening.
Hi, sweetheart. It's Mom. How are you? Jimmy, I know this is a little awkward, but everyone's fine here. But we heard the radio show. We love it, by the way. and you were talking about giving up, the ladies of the evening, which is a wonderful thing. But you know what? Dr. Phil always says replace something with something. So I was thinking, you have that nice gym downstairs. And, just for like 20 minutes to half an hour, and you would feel better. Use that. And also there's gyms in New York you could go. You could exercise, and you would feel a whole lot better. You'd lose a little weight, you'd tone up, and you relieve, tension and stuff, and you'd be meeting other people. I don't know, honey. I just thought it might be a good thing. I'm sorry. I'm interfering, I know. I'm thinking of you. Nobody knows I'm calling. So don't get offended or think I'm strange, but I am a mother, and I worry about you. You're doing so well. Everything's falling into place. This might be just one of the, the health thing. It would help you, sweetheart. Well, anyway, that's it. I'm not going to go on and on. I know it's not my business. But anyway, I love you, and I feel I can interfere because I'm your mother. I'm taking special license. But anyway, we're looking forward to seeing you at Christmas. I really hope you can make it. And anyway, don't be mad at me, okay, sweetie? I love you. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
By the way, I have to interject.
Yes.
That we do have to say, we are saying goodbye to somebody today.
Who?
Oh. Which we can't forget to say goodbye.
Who?
That's true.
Who?
The young strapping buck.
Who? Who?
Who?
We're losing an intern.
Oh, Noah's going?
Yeah.
We're losing an intern.
2 interns, actually.
Yeah.
Who's the other one?
Mike.
Oh, no, he was never really here.
Well, he was a nice guy,
Ouch.
Mike. We didn't get to hang with him that much, but he was a nice guy. He did a nice job.
He was very quiet.
Yeah, quiet.
he was a quiet fellow. He didn't get to bang a porn star like our intern Noah here.
Noah had sex with a porn star.
We'll always have that.
You'll always have that to take away from this program.
We will be talking about that for years to come.
Great.
I just found out today you're leaving. Why are you leaving?
I'm broke. I have no money, and I can't really afford to do this anymore. I got another job somewhere, so I got to pretty much make that my priority.
Okay.
Yeah.
You want to promote your new job?
Not really. I've been over there for a while. I'm a producer for another radio show in New York.
Cool. Oh.
Yeah.
It's not on 57th Street, is it?
No, it's not. It's
Boy Noah?
Somewhere else. Somewhere else.
Noah. Noah.
Are you still in touch with the porn star?
Yeah,
I forgot her name, actually.
Candy.
Candy, right.
I think she's coming to New York at the end of the month. She wants to do the show again. But
oh,
she was supposed to get in touch with you.
And you won't be around.
Yeah.
Jim, you might have a shot
Give
this
me
time.
shot.
Oh, maybe I can get it for $250.
Yeah.
There's a whole new batch of interns coming in.
We have?
Look out.
Would you mind if she banged another intern?
Not really.
That would
We
hurt
still
you.
see each other.
Yeah,
long as they're paying.
Danny's got thumbs up in there.
We gave Danny a shot in here, allegedly, and we saw what happened.
Allegedly?
Yeah, allegedly.
Old baby pinky dick.
Allegedly on the show that allegedly never happened.
Never happened.
Never happened.
So you sad you're going to be leaving the program?
I'm really sad. I had a great time.
Well, you come back and say hi anytime you want.
Anytime.
And you won't have to get coffee. You can just come in and say hi, hang out, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We say that, but does it ever happen? Do people ever come back and say hello?
No.
They don't.
So this is pretty much goodbye.
Well,
yeah. Farewells are never, or see ya kind of things.
Do you have anything you might want to say to the audience? Hulk music?
Well, yeah, Hulk music would be very appropriate, of course.
Although we're not booting Noah. He's leaving because he has to.
Well, this is his goodbye, officially. He might come back as a guest, Yeah. But this is it. Noah?
Thanks, guys, for the opportunity to be here. I had a really great time. I learned a lot about radio and what you guys do, and I'll never really forget it.
You learned a lot about porn stars, too.
Porn stars, the ins and outs of porn stars.
Apples and the advantage to a crispier one.
Oh, true. You don't get mealy apples.
He was
don't
the
get
mealy
coffee unless
he was the one that brought in the mealy apple.
Everyone has been guilty of that, except for young Danny. I don't know where he goes, and he won't tell anyone.
Oh, really? He's trying to keep that as his plus.
He's a crispy apple boy, and he's good at it. Probably brings it from home, little douche.
Should I give him your mom's box?
Oh, very good. Your last words should be your mom's box. So as you walk out that door, Noah, let us have it.
Oh, he has taken the headphones off.
A fine intern and a good guy.
All right.
Your mom's box.
Your mom's box.
There
as
it
he walks
is.
away. There he goes.
Just walk away.
Just walk away.
There he goes. Oh, God, you nailed him with that one, too. Jimmy totally got him.
He was hoping and wanting, like there was one more thing we needed from him, and you just nailed him.
Very good, Jimmy. We got new interns?
Yeah.
Is that, the thing?
Yeah.
I'm sorry to see Frank's going to be going.
All right, well...
Do we?
No.